Fierce. Downright Fierce. Downright Fierce.
That Chris never had a picture.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Downright Fierce Gaming, Always Your Friend podcast.
Wow. Wow, that was deep.
My name is Josh Asensio. With me is...
King of Hugs, currently wearing the best cape of all time. Fuck the rest. Go Jaguars. Duval's till I die. Jacob Alexander pick the third.
And...
Christopher Donald Stanton. What's up, jabronis?
And...
Oh, this is me. Hi, I'm Brandon.
This is...
So you orgasmed and then Brandon introduced
I
himself?
was holding back cries. I was holding back tears because what's up, your jabronis?
Well, I mean, to be fair, your orgasm face could be your cry face. I don't know.
It's the exact same.
I've never seen... My point. Yeah.
This feels so good! This all started so quickly, and I didn't have time to mentally prepare that we were doing a podcast, so this is how it starts.
It's starting.
We're shuffling
Riveting
papers.
content, Josh.
So this is going to be the last episode in Jacksonville, not the last
Thank
episode.
God, we don't have to fucking come over here anymore. I don't have to spend $60 per Uber coming over here to the west side.
103rd Street.
Oh, God, it's so great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will never
Lindenwood
come to this
Court,
side
am
of
I
town
right?
ever again.
You are so loud that the cans are like vibrating, like they're making like this high pitched sound. Like
He hates these cans.
I'm gonna move
Stay
this
away
way.
from
You
the
don't need it that
cans.
close. You don't need
instead
it
of
that close.
instead of Kane, get cans.
So,
Oh God.
yeah, guys, this is extra touching because this is the original.
Nice.
Like you guys, I know, and everything's still falling apart. I don't know if
Well, the original plus me, right?
yeah. Well, no, because this is the original over here, and then we added you, and then we added Tristan, and then the rest. So I'm actually really happy that all of you guys can make it, because this is a thing that we're doing. Oh man,
Fuck yourself, Josh.
Riveting content,
Yep.
Josh.
yeah.
We're not supposed to get emotional until later. Like, first we're supposed to start
Dude,
with
I'm always
exciting
emotional,
stuff.
though.
Well,
So
I also ran out of my Ritalin, so I'm just gonna be scatterbrained.
Oh,
as a
cool.
little
Oh, okay.
fuck.
You should hit
As
up
long
that,
as this
you
is,
should
like,
hit up that
impromptu.
Wellbutrin and Adderall game.
Try to say that
Say it
again.
one more time.
I had a seizure just a second ago. So y'all should be like way more like cognizant of situations like that.
All right. Well, good use of the word cognizant. I like it.
I know that word. I had to
That
prove
was
it.
easy. Wellbutrin was tough.
All right, guys. Are you ready to do the last Duval
Oh, yeah, dude.
Fierce News
Let's do it,
screaming?
let's do it.
And I'm going to move your microphone way the fuck out.
Yeah, you should. You
Audio
should be
listeners,
ready.
prepare your anus. I did.
Prepare your bitches.
I did finally reduce the volume for the Fierce News explosion.
You sure you don't want to turn it back up one more time?
Why would you do it now?
No, because it's
'cause it's
so
the last one.
loud. It is. It's like it's
Why is it
obnoxiously
Facebook
loud.
up, by the way?
That's what I'm kind of freaking out and looking at right now.
He did this last time too. It's because I'm
did.
on the episode.
It's every time.
Every time I'm here,
Every
shit
time
goes
Brandon's
awry.
on, this happens. So we're just gonna assume that it's working and go into
we went
Fierce
live?
News. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Fierce News.
What the rock is cooking? Boom, dum, dum, dum,
Welcome to Downright Fierce, WrestleMania podcast, where we talk about...
That actually warranted a second Fierce News explosion. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but no, I did a second one.
Oh,
I did
no,
a second
second
one.
time.
Oh, okay.
right.
I didn't notice. I don't pay attention to shows.
So, Fierce News is, of course, brought to you by our good friend, my best friend, of course, the guy who is making
Me?
the second best friend.
Oh, okay.
Now,
The guy
is
who's
it your best friend in the whole world?
third best friend?
Jeff Knight?
Fourth best friend.
Nice.
the guy who's making our theme song that will be ready hopefully at the end of the month, MC Lars. You can go to MC Lars's Patreon page at patreon.com/MC Lars and check out his tour dates because he's touring right now with Mega Ram, who I will also be in contact with to see if we can play his music videos at the end of the shows. Because that's what we do.
Because he's cool as fuck.
He's a nice guy.
Him and Jacob are like BFFs.
That's true.
I'm BFFs with everybody.
It's because you're black.
Yes.
It does. It does.
It's one of those like. It's one of those like.
Automatic.
It helps. It's one of those,
probably cousins or something.
No, it's like the Spider-Man meme. It's a Spider-Man meme. Hey.
All right. So the first thing is Red Dead. Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 is coming out in 5 days, and mom and pop stores are starting to say that they're being told that they won't receive copies of Red Dead 2 until November. The game's supposed to be released, like I said, October 26th. Major retailers like GameStop and Best Buy will be receiving the games on time. But GameFly is also not receiving the game prior to the release date like they normally do and will not be able to ship discs before November 7th. So there's no concrete information as to why these stores are not receiving the game on time. The speculation has been that Rockstar is concerned with smaller stores breaking the game's street date. Before I move on to that, hey Carmen, what's up? She says hi in the chat, and I say hi.
It's Squiggy.
So okay,
But he knows.
so yeah,
He's probably out laying in bed laughing right now like a madman. That's fine. He's our biggest fan. I don't know why the chat's not showing.
I don't know either, but you know what? I was
I mean, it's not
prepared.
like we pay for the service.
Yeah, it's in beta. There it is. There it is.
Hello to me.
There it is. And I said she. I just realized that. I apologize. I saw the video that he posted. Loved it.
It's hilarious.
Loved it.
Yeah,
It was
he's probably doing the
fantastic.
same thing right now. Yeah.
I kind of love the fact that you thought Carmen Mark
Was a female.
did.
Well, no,
Giant
because
Cameron.
I'm friends with the Carmen that
Is a
popped
female.
in here,
Is also middle name Mark?
occasionally. And well, no, I see the first name and then
Where's
I
Mark
automatically
Mayfield?
assume.
I need my daily dose of.
Anyways, do you guys think that's
bullshit?
bullshit? Do you think that's bullshit that they're worried that
Yes.
that people are?
Oh, no question.
No.
Because that's a thing that has happened.
I think
And guess what? Did it affect their sales before? No, not really. People buy shit all the time that they're going to buy anyway. Like, just because they get it a couple days early doesn't necessarily matter unless there's like a last minute day one patch, which happens more often than not than
Oh yeah,
used to,
no, they're
for sure.
getting I think it's 102 gigabyte like day one patch.
Right.
What?
That's
Yeah,
insane.
it's massive.
That's
Yeah,
more.
that's
That's
massive.
more
No.
than a Blu-ray. That's more than a Blu-ray disc can even hold.
That's why. Just
Why,
do digital
though?
content.
Because it's freaking Red Dead.
Because they didn't do it right.
Well, no, oh yeah,
Because horse
yeah,
penises.
Rockstar didn't do it right.
mean-
and also Michael Rue said Rue. Is that how you say it?
Ryu.
Ryu?
It's Michael Ryu.
Says yes,
Mike,
complete bullshit.
Good to see you.
So, funny story, like 10 years ago when I was living in Chicago, Halo 3 was about to come out.
Yeah.
And Chicago's an hour behind. So all my friends in Florida were like, haha, we're going to get to play Halo 3 an hour before you do, blah, 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 right? So this one particular, the night it was coming out, I stopped at a gas station at like 8 o'clock at night. And I bought Halo 3 at a fucking
At a
Shell
gas
station.
station?
I swear to
What?
God.
Shell station?
No, I did. And
It was a truck stop,
they
let's
had-
be honest.
No, I'm serious. It was a regular like Shell station, and they
Did they
had
have
Halo
a
3
vending
like
machine?
there behind the
Right.
counter, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you're selling Halo 3? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, can I buy it right now? And they're like, sure. And I'm,
Oh my
okay.
god.
So I took a picture and sent it to them on my phone. I'm like, I just got Halo 3 before you guys did.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
From a
Sandy.
gas
Okay, so
station.
this
That's
is
amazing.
obviously a thing that happens. You know,
Yeah.
some say it's bullshit. I mean, you're
It's not a
right.
real
It's not.
problem.
It's not going to actually affect their sales. However, it kind of came
the
on a
people that are
small
going in
scale.
for the midnight release and they're like, hey, I'm going to play this at maybe on Tuesday.
Yeah.
On top of the
I
fact
mean,
that
we're in the U.S. where we have shit internet, so it's going to take forever to get 102 gigs downloaded.
on top of the fact that they've already sent the game to influencers to talk about, reviewers,
Sure.
content creators, not us. I mean, you can send. Don't send it to him and say. Don't send it to him and say Petersburg. Send us to us in Duval because we're real fans. So we can, so Rockstar, you feel free. I'll send you my PO box. But anyway.
You have a P.O. box?
No, I do
I was
not.
going to say.
For Red Dead, he'll send one up.
So you get your capes delivered?
Flags.
It's a cape, bitch.
Yeah, way to flag it.
That wasn't good.
Wow,
That was bad.
that's terrible.
Flag on the flag.
I'm sorry.
Flag on the flag.
That was worse.
That was-
No, that was actually better.
no.
God damn it.
Don't throw a challenge flag.
I'm throwing a challenge flag on your yellow flag.
So wait, are you willing to sacrifice a timeout for this?
Next story. Next news.
No,
story.
Football jokes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're shit today.
yeah, It's the last one, and that's why I chose this background too. I knew
On
that
fire.
with the four of us, like
it's never gonna go anywhere. Yeah.
This is basically just us talking shit like we normally do, talking over each other and drinking alcohol and just unprofessional.
Cheers,
It's just so unprofessional.
Cheers, guys. Actually,
There you go. Cheers.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. Now silence.
Anyway, yeah. Fuck Red Dead.
Fuck Red Dead.
Yeah.
Nah, not really. I mean, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, it's just not a
Place is on fire.
new story.
It'll be fine.
It's not even that big.
It's
of a deal.
speculation.
It's,
Okay, well, the other speculation
bollocks.
is because of an alleged back cover for a Japanese version of Red Dead 2 that surfaced online showing a symbol, like in the bottom right corner, showing 2 discs, that the game is going to come out with 2 discs. So here's the thing. There's a lot of, leaks that happen in the video game industry. You'll see an E3 leak, and it's 99% of the time it's all bullshit. But for them to single out one little aspect of the game and say, oh, it's coming out on 2 discs. First of all, that's not very believable because when was the last time a 2-disc game came out? It was Xbox 360 in those days.
Right.
And not even the PS3, So, the fact that they chose that, people are saying that maybe it's because there's potentially there's going to be supply constraints. So they're not necessarily going to have as many, in stock or whatever, and they need to actually send them out another shipment rather than the initial shipment.
I mean, especially in the day and age that we are in, where you can just download. I mean, we've talked about like the fact that people want like physical media, and I get it. But like, I have enough fucking clutter in my goddamn living room. Like, I don't need any more. Like, I download pretty much everything now.
Well, I mean, imagine this though. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is
that's
the greatest.
Your hard drive.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is the greatest selling, media of all time. And yes, this is not going to hit Grand Theft Auto 5 numbers, but this is going to hit stupid high numbers. And if there's 2 discs, and the fact that it's a lot harder to manufacture all that, there could be some validity behind that, and maybe there just needs to be a second shipment because they're anticipating.
They're going to ship out the first disc, wait 6 months, and ship out the second one.
That could be it.
Yeah.
That could be it.
I kind of miss the whole PlayStation 1 like
4 disc.
No, well, not only that. I like specifically it being used as a transition and a plot twist manifest.
Right.
Yeah.
To then like, oh, all right, now take a breather and switch discs because your fucking main character just died.
What
or
if
something.
the second disc is the first Red Dead Redemption?
No.
Sure. No, I mean,
I'm waiting for the joke there, but
no,
joke.
no,
I'm just saying,
it's a great point though because there are many people that I've talked to that said they haven't played the first one.
Okay, but I mean, you can make it download for that. You don't necessarily need to,
disc.
like I mean, just like Final Fantasy for Vita, the remake they had only on the disc. What?
I knew you were going to talk about that.
They had the HD whatever thing on the disc, and then the
got
Final
10
Fantasy
remastered.
10 to the chick one. I don't know. It's a download. It's a download only. It's a download only.
And you
so
missed out on that.
If they were gonna have the other game, then why not have that as a download only? I'm thinking. I mean, if day one patch is over 100 gigabytes, again, 50 gigabytes for a Blu-ray disc.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, just that alone. I mean, the patch is. The patch is bigger than what they could. You would need 2 discs for the patch.
Right.
Like,
Right. Exactly. No, spot on. I think you're right.
Could you imagine, though, how beautiful it would be to have a 4-disc collector's edition just because that's the actual game? And then you got the OST, and then they're like, PlayStation, eat your heart out.
there it is. There it is.
All it's missing was the PlayStation chime there.
What's the PlayStation? Oh, the
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was fun. That was fun.
The plane.
How many
Plane.
times are we gonna say riveting content tonight?
Fucking riveting. It's
like you
we
scripted
lost
this
so
out.
many. We started so high, and then everyone's like, "Nope," and left.
I mean, because I saw
don't
this
blame
background before.
No, actually, they haven't. Because remember, this is the one that we
never came out.
used when everything just started crashing.
Oh, that's
and
right.
We,
That's
we
right.
had to
We ended up
abandon
giving
it.
up. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of Red Dead, there's been some controversy about the amount of work hours employees have been working at Rockstar. Recently, Rockstar co-founder and vice president of creativity, which is an awesome job title. You are the vice president of creativity. Your job is just be a creative motherfucker.
Not as good as Chaos Engineer, but you know.
That's true. Dan Houser told Vulture that the team behind Red Dead 2 had been working very long weeks this year. He said, quote, "We were working 100-hour weeks." So with all the telltale horror stories that we've heard, the unpaid overtime, the way they were treated and overworked, social media just blew up and everybody attacked them for this statement. And then here's the thing. It was absolutely blown out of proportion. It was taken not even out of context. It was misunderstood. Hauser later clarified his comments, saying that the 100-hour work week statement was specifically about his writing team that he was a part of. He said, quote, across the whole company, we have some senior people who work very hard purely because they're passionate about a project or the particular work. And we believe that passion shows in the games we release. But that additional effort is a choice, and we don't ask or expect anyone to work anything like this. Right. So we don't know the whole story. Every employee has to sign an NDA. You know, I know somebody who works there. I'm not even going to say who they are just because they are, you know, they're really locked down to this NDA.
Source says.
So even in a normal conversation, he won't say anything about this game. You know, even when we kind of knew that it was about to happen, it was when Rockstar changed the logo to like just the red square.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, so Red Dead game's coming out soon. And he goes, I can either confirm or deny the existence of, you know, said
anything.
game.
Right.
Yeah. And that's just in a normal conversation. And he trusts me, sure. But like, they are so, afraid of losing this amazing job, you know, because of these NDAs. So I don't think we're going to hear anything about, oh yeah, we're overworked because this is a very good job to have in a very good company.
Especially after the Telltale debacle either. So.
Yeah, oh yeah. So this still sounds kind of shitty to me. Now, real quick, Carolina says, hello, gentlemen. Hello, Carolina.
Hi, Carolina.
Hey, Carolina.
So it still sounds kind of bullshit to me. It sounds like an episode. I don't know if you guys watch The Office. You watch The Office?
It's been a while. No. Yeah.
Okay, for those who have, there's an episode where Joe Bennett is working late on St. Patrick's Day. Huh? What?
I don't watch The Office.
Okay, well, I'm gonna paint you a word picture.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Joe Bennett, the CEO is working late.
But I didn't really
God damn it!
Wow.
She's
First like 7 episodes.
Can you just squeeze in a couple happy little clouds?
Season 2 was pretty good.
She's working late on St. Patrick's.
Wait, is this Stephen Carell or not?
Yes.
Okay.
She's working late on St. Patrick's Day, and nobody wants to leave because it would be weird to leave before the boss leaves. So she's sitting. Okay, so Carolina's seen every single episode, so she would know. There's a thing where they're trying to leave on St. Patrick's Day, but she won't leave, and they have to walk past her office, and you have to leave the boss who's in the middle of work. And she's saying, "Oh, hey, yeah, if you're satisfied with your work, then you can leave," but she's still sitting there working. Mm-hmm. So I think that's kind of this could be the same situation. If you see your boss at this amazing company that you probably got into the games industry to work for, you finally got your dream job working for this awesome company that's making fuck you money.
Right.
And you see your boss sitting there typing late on his computer. It's 3 a.m, and it creates that pressure that I know I'm not going to get fired, but I'm going to look bad leaving when they're sitting here working so hard.
Which is so incredibly overthinking.
Meanwhile, in the background, there's 16 pounds of C4 strapped to his house where his kids and family are, so he can't leave until it's done.
You know.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, I mean,
it just sounds like they expect all their employees to be rock stars.
Right.
Riveting concept.
Hey, Chris. What's the name of the energy drink that you're drinking over there?
Sugar free.
Because we all just want to be. No. I wish I had the ability to zoom in there. No, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously though, like
the ability to zoom in right there.
No, seriously, like it's so fascinating because like I think like because the gaming industry has been very like well known for having really shitty crap like work experience and like in the guise of like we need to get this game out on time, we don't want to delay it and all this other shit. And I think what it comes down to is it's all crap because like if it's very much like I look at it 2 different ways. Yeah, sure, I believe in something so much that I'll put that extra effort into maybe have a 55 or 60 hour work week is one thing. Mm-hmm. But to have a situation where you over the course of maybe a month or 2 or 3 to live at your work for several weeks is in any scenario unfucking acceptable to me.
It's actually
unacceptable.
It happened with Rise, the Xbox One title.
Yeah,
they were bragging online saying, "Hey, yeah, it's going to be a pizza party tonight. We're providing pizza for all our employees who are staying later and working."
Fuck you.
Pizza? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much for the pizza, sir. Can I please have some more? Let's overwork people for pizza.
Yeah, it's crazy. And honestly, like what it comes down to is you're going to have a shittier product and you're going to create more bugs because people are not. Get another beer if you'd like to.
I didn't want to reach across you.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. You're not going to get a better product because people are working at 100 hours a week.
I blew it past him.
I know.
Behind him.
Wow.
Audio listeners, Josh burped, blew it away.
Okay,
and then
I'm
burped in
sorry.
the
I'm
microphone.
polite when I burp. I burp away from somebody and then I blow it away behind them
burp
or
straight
away from them or up or
This
something.
podcast is blowing me away so far.
Okay,
This is some riveting content.
So, like,
content, Josh.
riveting content.
Drink every time somebody says riveting content.
Shit, you know what? That like no disrespect to Fierce News, the fact that you don't have a bumper for the term riveting content that you could hit is fucking bullshit.
Do you think that this podcast is so unprofessional and so awful
that
that
episode's
we have
over.
to constantly comment on the fact that it's not interesting to listen to? That I would need
Yes,
to
actually.
create a visual thing to represent the shittiness of our content?
Considering that we were just talking about earlier that you're gonna have a podcast by yourself here pretty soon, yeah, absolutely. Because
Hey, that episode did all right.
Is this an
That
Ninja
episode
Scroll
did all right.
background?
Oh yeah, Kristen Donnie asked,
No.
is that Ninja Scroll in the background? Is it? I don't know.
No,
it's not. No, so
It's a burning house.
It's a burning house.
and you can see
It's not a Ninja
we
Scroll.
will die soon.
It's from Doki Doki Literature Club.
So
Doki Doki.
So back to the
I know.
Doki Doki, really? Wow.
I don't know.
Man, I forgot that Chris
That was a
actually
game?
consumes content in any aspect of life.
Oh, no, he was literally mimicking what I just said.
Mimicking him.
Oh, never mind. I started taking it
I
back.
was gonna say, there's no way
Sorry.
Chris knows.
It was a
about
bad
that.
jokey.
There's no literature
Sorry.
on that one.
Anyway,
Sorry, guys.
So
I guess we read into your joke there.
That's fine.
Literature.
Yeah.
library club
Come
or
on,
something.
oh.
Nice. No, that's pretty good.
Riveting content,
thank you.
Josh.
Now, for all two people that actually played the
Drink.
Doki Doki Literature Club, right? But I think in any aspect, something's got to change, like now, because especially in the age of Twitter and Facebook, anytime that anyone's fucking up, everyone's gonna know about
Yeah.
it.
I mean, they're talking about
NDAs be
unionizing
damned.
now, like strengthening the union.
Yeah, dude, the fucking voice actors got a goddamn union. No
yeah.
offense to them, they should have a union, but
you
so
would think it's almost backwards from the film industry. But in the film industry, it was the crew that got the union before
Correct.
the actors.
Yeah.
And in this, it's the other way around. The actors are getting the union before.
and not the
you know.
crew, right? So to speak, and and to the voice actors' credit, they've always done a really good job of being
Well, I'm not saying
we
they
did
don't deserve it.
Oh no, of course, and they've always been really good at explaining. Yeah, I'm the voice of this person, but I didn't make the fucking game. I was this was the script, and I acted, and I did. My fucking
I
job.
did what I was written.
Right, and of course, a perfect example is
Thank you for that.
what's her
That was
face from plays Clementine in Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What's her fucking name? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Person.
Yeah. So great job, guys. Thanks.
Hey, anytime.
Thanks for covering.
Some riveting content we
So
got there.
I think that we, from as a society overall, need to express the fact that this is unfucking acceptable in any media, in any industry, period. Otherwise, it's not going to change, and it's going to get to a point where it's going to get there. But I don't think it's quite there yet. It's just becoming more common knowledge. Even though we all knew that it was going down like that, and we've known that for 20 fucking years, but now people are getting upset about it.
So do you think though that there's a chance that Rockstar of all companies would force their employees to work the 100-hour work weeks when they've made so much money off of Grand Theft Auto 5?
Again, they didn't force them though. It was voluntary because that's
Well, I mean,
just the excitement.
but
That's the
okay,
excitement
not
that
force,
their
but
team supports.
but suggest and
Suggest
if they
strongly.
No, that's
need
terrible.
somebody, if they need, these are the CEOs and the high ups.
You're losing so much quality when you work that many hours. So
sure,
it would be far more intelligent for a company to just get a second team
another
to
job.
come in and just swing
Seriously,
shift, swing shift, some sort of.
It's the gaming industry, though.
Well, okay,
it's,
well,
people work their entire lives.
I want to touch on what Chris said. Get another job. You're saying that basically they have a job, and if they don't like it, get another job. That mentality has been what has perpetuated
That's
the whole
literally what's-
crunch time
that's the
thing,
whole-
and it's almost it's outdated now. Forcing people to work unreasonable hours is outdated. I mean,
Might as well
and,
be working for the Bugle at that
It
point.
is the thing,
and
right?
you're right.
It's-
I mean, yes, there are other people who are trying to get that job, and so it's you know what? Fuck you. If you don't want to work these hours, we'll find somebody
And
else who does.
that's
It's not
why there
really
should be a
treating
union.
people,
it should never get to that point.
yeah.
And I think that's the problem. Is it's almost a perpetuating a stereotype at this point.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at this comment and I'm trying to understand it.
Makes sense.
Lauren
Mystical
Brown
Man
says "Mystical Man Month."
It makes
Great
sense.
band name.
I know Brian. He's a good dude.
Yeah,
Novak cracking eggs of knowledge.
that's true. He says you get maybe 2 to 3 quality hours of work out of any given person a day.
That's true.
Yep, study show.
Yeah.
Very true.
Europe's actually switched to
can talk about that
4-day
too.
work weeks.
The person who came up with that statistic only worked 2 to 3 hours that day.
No, not even.
Maybe an hour.
Maybe 2 to 3 hours.
He wrote that sentence and everyone was like, fact!
You can go home.
You guys insinuating
I'm working from home today.
You guys insinuating that his only job is to like come up with some like
To be fair
comment
though,
on...
that man was probably a union rep.
Well said.
Well said.
Best line ever from me.
Yes.
You got some really shitty lines though, to be fair.
Yes.
Hey, I mean, that's what I try
Town
to do.
is city.
Town is city is still
That
fucking
still
relevant.
needs to
That
be
is
a
still
t-shirt.
relevant.
Did you see the last episode?
Yes.
That was so perfect.
Truth isn't
Town
truth.
is city.
Truth isn't truth.
Truth
All
TV.
right, so moving on. Recently, Blizzard has squashed their hopes of possibly seeing
Fake news.
Diablo 4 at BlizzCon 2018. So that's been the rumors lately that because they're saying, oh, there's going to be a new Diablo game. Oh, sorry, they didn't say that. My bad.
Yeah, take that
They
back.
said there's new Diablo news
Content.
that is going to be announced at the at BlizzCon 2018. Recently, in an official post, they said, quote, "We've seen a lot of rumors flying around about our plans for Diablo at the show. These are very exciting times. We currently have multiple teams working on different Diablo projects, and we can't wait to tell you about them when the time is right." So I feel like somebody really fucked up here in the PR department, because if you say, hey, we got new
should've said
Diablo stuff
anything.
coming out. Okay, Diablo came out, what, 2013, 14?
Right.
Maybe
You're still
15,
releasing content for it.
and you're
so.
releasing content. If you say you have new exciting things about to happening, people are going to automatically assume, oh, Diablo 4. And they're like, whoa, so we see there's a lot of rumors happening. You
It's way too soon
started
for
that,
Diablo 4
basically.
anyway.
That's your fault.
Well, I mean, they came out the Necromancers a year and a half ago, so 18 months ago. And so, I mean, they're going to... They still have the Assassin to touch. They have the Witch Hunter, which is kind of crossbreed. They still haven't touched the Druid, and they need to bring Rune Words back. As soon as they do that, they'll have a complete
But
fucking
those are
game.
like small
I'm just
little...
saying.
Those aren't worth announcing.
Chris's face.
Yep.
I just realized you're trolling, but still.
No, I'm not trolling.
I'm
no.
just amazed. You just said a whole bunch
Oh, no,
of
no,
shit.
no.
I
I'm
have
not
not
trolling.
trolling.
No,
I have
you
no
can
idea
talk
what
to me
you're
about Diablo for fucking
Yeah,
years.
right.
Okay, but these
I
aren't
just
things. These aren't things that are going to be announced at a convention.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
They're
not
gonna be
gonna
announced
main
in-
events. These are not main event things to announce. I'm sorry.
They're not gonna-
You're adding characters.
Have you not been to BlizzCon?
Why are you building?
They're gonna drop the biggest hype on the fucking character expansion ever. I promise.
Why are they building
Pizza
hype
bet.
for characters then?
Pizza bet.
No, I'm not saying that they're not going to announce that. They are going to announce that, sure.
Okay,
So wait a second.
But
If
all
you
the hype
win,
isn't for that.
So all right. In the original Diablo 3, when they launched it, they put a Necromancer that
trash fucking
you had a 1 in 10 chance of actually running into and getting a snippet of the fact that Necromancers still existed in the world.
Okay.
3 years later, they finally fucking dropped the character, and that was like
I
the
remember
biggest
that.
thing that
Everybody
Diablo
lost
3.
their minds.
Oh, it was fucking
And,
crazy. Yeah,
It's really fun and overpowered, yeah.
100%. So why would they not wait another 18 months and BlizzCon comes out? Because all they
Because they
really
didn't hype
really
it
have,
like they did with the Necromancer.
Because
they came out and
didn't
said,
need to.
hey,
They
by
didn't
the
need to.
way,
That
they're
cookie
like,
mess
hey, by
was
the
there.
way, we have DLC coming out that we're going to announce. They
Right.
didn't say we have some exciting news.
This time it actually lines up. They have a new console to put it on. They have a new partner for it. They have a way to resell the game by going, hey, we're going to put it on Switch first. And then they're going to expand it out. Like, it's going to drive craziness.
But hold
It's
on.
going to happen.
The point is it's not fucking Diablo 4.
No, it's not.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Because it's way too fucking soon for that.
Way too soon.
You release content. What? Dude, way too fucking soon.
Bro. Like,
way too soon.
Yeah, no.
Why would you?
There's like
why would
almost 20
Why would
years
you
between.
announce the release of a new Diablo 4? Hold on, Diablo 4 when you're still releasing content for 3
Actively.
and
People are
more
playing
people are
seasons.
still buying your fucking game.
I got
all
that.
the fucking time.
I'm saying that I'm not saying like, oh, hey, it's coming out tomorrow or it's out now. Check these stores.
But that's not Blizzard.
Like,
Blizzard wouldn't do a 2-year
you do a
announcement.
title.
I will eat my hat.
What they wouldn't?
Not a 2-year announcement.
No way.
Diablo 3.
Because they're gonna do that shit. Hold on, stop.
A year. Yes, a year.
They're not gonna do it at BlizzCon. They're gonna do it at fucking E3.
They're not going to
Diablo
do it
3
at
was 2
E3.
years.
They're literally going to drop it on BlizzCon because they don't
Diablo
have...
4? No.
No, well, they're not going to drop Diablo 4 because that's not
That's
coming
my
out for
point.
another 5 to 6 years.
Right. I know.
I'm talking about the content that's coming right now is going to happen. Like, that's going to happen at BlizzCon, which happens next month, and shit's just going to fucking go ballistic.
So
They have nothing big to drop at BlizzCon.
Okay, but so here's the thing: people just assume people who aren't in the Diablo world, with the wording of this announcement, are thinking that they're going to get some exciting, insane news about Diablo.
They're going to get a fucking druid. Are you kidding me? People lost their shit over the Necromancer.
That's not worthy of an additional press release for teasing.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying this isn't exciting news for gamers.
You're not, because like if you do a press release, it's because you're talking to people that aren't like into your game already.
I love your face. I know that you're.
Sorry for the audio listeners. Chris is just
going
staring
completely stoic.
All around me are
darkness,
familiar faces.
Wrong song.
It's Matt
Hello,
World.
darkness, my old friend.
No.
That's
I don't know.
Wait, what?
that's the meme.
No.
That's the meme.
No. I'm the captain now.
Look at me.
I'm the captain.
That was good. That was good.
Fuck, I'm gonna miss this. Fuck, I'm gonna miss this.
Funny. Riveting content.
Riveting content. Cheers.
I want it to be like the like when you catch somebody in Where in the World is Carmen San Diego. Fucking shout out to an old school game right there.
That's
and
a
like
fun throwback.
yes, it is. And it's talking about like being in jail, and then you just kind of like exit it out like that way. It's
with
like
the delay.
riveting content.
Oh God, he's trying again.
Riveting content.
So many things happening right now.
There's a lot, you guys. We're not even
It's almost like a snowstorm of information.
We're not even like we don't even go here.
Okay, so moving on. Speaking of things,
No. Let's stay on it for 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds.
Diablo 4 is not happening.
I
Next.
should have a porn convention called
Devil May Cry is going to be happening soon. So no.
Just shower thoughts.
No hashtag shower thoughts.
Yeah, it just pops in my head right there.
Wait, I thought it was r/shower thoughts.
hey, you go to JizzCon? Nah, man, I couldn't come.
Not bad.
I am not going to miss this.
Man. All right, finish.
Jake,
finishing thoughts.
Finish coming, Brandon.
Finish coming.
JizzCon.
Oh no.
All right. So anyway, now we're going to get some new character content. We're going to get a lot of things. BlizzCon's actually a really big thing that we kind of dropped the ball.
Well, I have a question for you.
I'm still waiting on Rune Words.
I
That's
have a question. If it's not
Diablo
a new
2
Diablo,
was
if it's not a
famous
new
for
Diablo
runes.
4,
It's
and
not.
it's not new characters
It'll be an
or
expansion.
runes, what else could it be?
An entire expansion on characters. Why would it not be anything? There's nothing else that it
I
could
have a
be. It's
thought.
100%.
It just popped in my head. I have a thought.
What a battle royale mode? No.
No, but
Blizzard
close,
would never do
close.
that.
Diablo MOBA.
No, Diablo. It's already in their Heroes of the Storm. Yes, they do. They have all the characters. spread
Okay,
over.
well, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Fucking nerd.
No, I mean, Blizzard is a beautiful company that works. I mean, if you want to talk about quality content, Blizzard's like the #1 quality content out in the fucking world. And
Fuck Overwatch.
it's still a beautiful game.
Thank you.
Okay, you can hate it, but it's still beautiful quality. It's Team Fortress 2 reskinned. We got it. But they have. Oh yes, Lauren's correct. They're gonna have some more Hearthstone DLC, which is awesome.
Sure.
But I mean,
that's not what they were announcing.
The real big announcement for BlizzCon this year is going to be Diablo. It has to be.
No, it is. That's what they said it's going to be.
It's not going to be a new game. It's going to be an expansion. They've already said that because they've already run the fact that they're bringing new stuff to the Switch. Not a new game, new stuff to the Switch. And so when they bring it to the Switch, they're going to bring it to everybody else. And it's just going to be another way to sell a new platform.
That is cool, though, how it's coming to Switch and it's going to come with all the DLC. I do.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no. That's.
Chris is just waiting to talk about Ghost.
All right. Well, for
my life.
Chris's sake, let's move on. Speaking of things that
Oh,
people.
wait. There's more.
Speaking of things that people have been waiting a long time for, an achievement for the Stanley Parable is finally able to be unlocked. It is the Go Outside achievement, which could only be unlocked if you do not play the game for 5 years.
Okay.
Wait, which game?
I literally have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Okay.
Like I got I gotta speak up. You guys talk about a lot of shit that I'm like, yeah, I zone out. What the fuck is the Stanley Parable?
The Stanley Parable is a game that is notorious, not even notorious, I mean, you wouldn't call it that. It was known for breaking the fourth wall. The entire game is breaking the fourth wall. So the whole idea of the game is you start and there's a narrator who's telling you, like, you know, Stanley woke up and then he walked into the other room and then he walked to the other room and you just follow the narrator, and if you follow the narrator exactly,
so it's like
then the
Scott
game
Pilgrim
is
versus
over.
the World.
The game is over in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Neat.
Now, if you don't
Riveting content.
follow the narrator, then that's when the game really, really starts. And he's constantly like commentating on the things you're doing. He's like, oh, I mean, he didn't go in that room. He went in the other room, but he went to the door with the red, knob on it.
And then you go to the different door, and they're like, "Fuck you! This is not the door I told you to go to."
Yeah. So it's this game, and it's light puzzle solving. It's more of just a funny experience. And for this game to do that, to do the whole like you get an achievement just for not playing it for 5 years. It's kind of funny. It's kind of clever.
You're just
and
never
creative.
gonna platinum it.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay, I don't know. I thought that was an
No.
interesting piece of news. The game came out 5 years ago.
It is
Giving
pretty
somebody
ballsy.
a McDonald's
So how many
gift
people do you
card
think
for not
actually
going
got
to
it?
McDonald's for 5 years. Like, please just don't, experience our product.
Don't. It's like
McDonald's, if you're
getting,
listening, we do not want
getting
free
Park
fries.
Place, but not being able to get
Boardwalk.
I mean, then the whole thing is with the game, it doesn't have that much replayability. Like, once you see the majority of the game, there's no reason to go back and play it. So I think that's why they put
I don't
that
think
in
there's
there.
much reason to go play it now.
I mean,
It's funny. It's a funny game. It's like watching.
Sure.
It's
Is
like
it
an
free?
interactive movie. It's like saying there's no reason to play a Telltale game.
I mean, there is no reason.
Well, now.
Fierce news.
You are fierce news.
You have been fierce news.
Fierce
That
news.
was fierce news.
Fierce news.
Huge.
Huge.
I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Okay. So here is actually, this one is super interesting. Last weekend, some PlayStation 4 users were reporting their consoles were becoming bricked after opening a PSN message. So Reddit user Hunt Stark said they received an unsolicited message from a Rainbow Six Siege opponent that said, Juegas, which is Spanish for you play, a question mark that suggests it's a character not recognized by the PS4, so it's a question mark in a square, and a heart. Upon opening it, it sent the PS4 into a crash loop, and basically they bricked it, completely bricked it. This occurred because of a specific character combination. While Sony posted instructions on what to do if you receive this message, as of this recording, they've rolled out a fix to prevent it from happening. But I don't know. I don't even know if there's anything to say about this. I just thought that was really
Actually,
interesting.
I do have something for this.
Okay.
So 4 years ago, iPhone had the exact same situation, and it was one of the. I mean, honestly, I thought it was hilarious. So I had somebody text it to me just so I can blast everybody that had iPhones.
Oh my
Because I did it from Android, but
That's dick.
oh yeah, no, absolutely. But it was really fun. The only way to fix it at the time was doing a factory reset, and then they ended up doing a software update that fixed it. But,
How many phones did you end up bricking?
at least 87.
You're a
really.
Jesus Christ.
You have to realize I worked for a cell phone company. so I
That's
knew-
not okay.
Yep, you're a douchebag.
The words you have just used is not okay. Like, you fucked over so many people. They
87.
lost all their personal
That's not true.
information and
That's
their
not true.
pictures
iCloud.
and all the.
They're fine.
I don't use fucking cloud saves
Dude,
and stuff.
I bet
I
10%
lost all of my
2018.
memories.
10% of those people had iCloud.
I don't feel bad. It's
How
all
old were you?
Huh? I mean, it was 4 years ago, so.
Oh
4
my
years
god,
ago.
you were too old to be doing that.
mean-
Also, Jake Lathan says, "Look at those studs. What's up, boy? How
We
you
know.
doing? Damn, boy. What the
Hey,
fuck?
Wow, you pulled the damn boy out.
All right, keep
Everybody had an opportunity.
Settle down,
I
kid,
just
and
took
play.
advantage of it.
Yeah, bro, let me have it, bro.
So, okay.
I mean, I wouldn't do that to people on PSN because there is no fix.
Well,
to
I
that.
mean, that's crossing the line.
One, roll a deception check, 'cause I don't fucking believe you.
I don't have.
Don't have my desk.
Side.
Hold on.
You automatically fail.
Jacob's got 17 on him right now. 7 of them are in his
Proof.
shoes.
So we'll get there in a minute. Anyway, so here's the thing. No one even looks at PSN messages anyway. So if you fucking got that
Well,
message,
nobody sends
Yeah.
PSN messages.
also that.
So if you get one, then you might
Every
one is
PSN message I
because-
got is from some random. I'm not a girl.
Or spam.
but, hey, you look like a fun person to talk to. Strange, because my emoji has no fucking character.
Right. So like,
Those are all from me.
oh, okay, that must be what it is.
fuck.
Yeah, you do look like a fun
I didn't get those.
I just keep
Probably 'cause
wondering
I
when I'm
blocked
ever
you.
going to be adding any of you on my PlayStation Network. I've not done that the entire time.
I mean, I'm just too
I'm
busy
just saying.
playing.
It's been patched out.
I'm too busy playing that
It's been
Stanley
patched out.
Parable.
Well, hey, by the time I get to add you guys will change your name because PlayStation.
I
will
rolled
just happen.
a natural 17 plus 5 because I have automatically awesome insight because I'm a DM. So
Do you have
as
a
a 22,
20-side app on your phone?
I do.
Oh my god.
Can I borrow your phone?
That's just
I don't have
awesome.
coverage.
Okay, all right. Now, no, it's time to. We got to move on. So it looks
I mean,
like
we got nothing but time, literally. I mean, where
No,
are you
it's
going?
time to move on.
It's time to
segment Diablos.
Go home, Chris.
Your
performance check
That's
failed.
It's
rolling.
about 10 minutes too late, but still.
So it looks like games as service will never, ever, ever go away. According to an analyst group called DFC Intelligence, EA and Activision have grown
Got me
by
on the bluff. The
combined.
bluff was real.
You know what? Did you see the number?
No.
Okay. How much money do you think EA and Activision have grown as of 2012 which coincides with
End of the world.
games as service. How much money? Put a number out there.
I'm sorry. I was reading chat and didn't pay
$80
attention.
billion.
Chris wins $79 billion.
Nope, Price is Right rolls. He went over. I go 77.
$77 billion.
I rolled a 20 for dexterity.
And Josh,
That would be
Not an
intelligence.
experiment check, but
Yeah.
you're right. It didn't break iPhones. It just bricked the messaging.
Okay. So this is largely due to games as service
You're really good at this.
style releases. So obviously the model works, but a lot of hardcore gamers like us have kind of poo-pooed the idea. Poo-poo. You know, saying like, okay, well, we don't want that many games as service. You know, we want more single player experiences, all that kind of stuff. But it's obviously working. So my question is, what do you think the chances are that the style evolves into something that can make all gamers happy, or will we continue to see the same tried and true model only because it's obviously working so much and you don't mess with something that works?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's not going anywhere. I mean, we bitch and moan about it, but
we
they
still
still
spend the
do
money,
it. They
yeah.
still do it because people are buying it because they're fucking cheap. So it's not going anywhere. Why would it change? What would be the purpose of it changing? Let me put it that way. So,
Well, to appeal to the hardcore gamers who are saying, like, no, stop making everything a games as service.
we're in the minority, so it's irrelevant.
Oh my god, I'm a minority.
You've been saying for the entire fucking time that I've known you, because I've said that you're white, and you're like, I'm Colombian, and I'm like,
And that is absolutely not a minority.
and I'm like,
fuck
roll a
everybody.
deception
We're
check.
everywhere. We're fucking everywhere. We're in your home.
Wait, I thought.
I don't have any Colombians in my home.
I'm sure
Actually,
you
no,
have
that's
some
not true.
Hispanic.
I have Colombian coffee.
Not real Colombian coffee, though.
Oh yeah.
I gave that to you. I gave that to you.
Sure do.
Well, still, like...
I
it's-
drank all of it, but then I bought.
And Mark Mayfield says, yeah, if it
There he is.
broke, you know, it's... I'm thinking, though, that... I mean... Yeah, I think they're just going to keep it the same because it's
Why?
making
Because
fucking money.
we bitch about EA all the goddamn time, and they're not going anywhere. They make a metric fuckity fuck ton of money, and that's not going to change anytime soon until people stop buying Madden and stuff.
That's actually
Pretty
a
much.
lot of where the money's come from, too. With
90%
EA,
of the
it's
money's
Madden,
from
all the
sports
sports
game.
games, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
Yeah.
a lot of the games...
FIFA.
It's maddening.
That was mine.
Wow.
That was mine. Stole that from him.
Can you guys add that to the? Someone in the chat add that to the dad jokes meme.
Yep. All right. Okay. I mean, is that's done?
That's good.
That's over.
Yep.
So
So just me then. Got it.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Hold on. What was that? What was that? Bird?
Burping and I blow it up in the air
very
so
gassy.
it doesn't go into your
Very gassy
face.
to
It's just vape, bro. It's
It's
just vape.
politeness. It's called being polite.
See, this is what happens.
Because if you burp and it just hangs in the air, then everybody else can
This
fucking
is what
smell it.
happens
So I
when you
burp and I
smoke
blow.
again, Josh.
I love blowing.
You've never had to burp up this much until you start smoking again. So stop being stressed out.
I don't smoke.
See,
Very gassy.
you literally just smoked outside.
we
before
didn't.
the
I don't know what
podcast
you're
started.
talking about.
You
didn't do
literally
that.
did. Roll a deception check.
It's lies.
Give me the thing. I want to roll a deception check.
Excuse us.
mad?
Excuse us 1 second. This is
One
really
second.
important.
This is really important.
Riveting content, guys.
I gotta hit the button. What button do I hit?
Roll dice, you asshat.
It's the one that says roll.
Well, okay, but I have a +7.
No, you don't. It doesn't matter because I have a plus.
I mean, but he's
million.
he's the host of
Okay,
podcasting.
so
what?
So
He liked. Please.
Days Gone has been delayed again, but surprisingly, it's not to work on the game. SIEA, which is that Sony Interactive Entertainment of America?
SIA.
Yeah, SIEA. Marketing
Yeah.
President Assad Quizzlebash, which is a fun name.
It is.
Say it one more time, please.
Quizzlebash.
Now, are
Or
you sure it's not Benedict Cumberbatch?
How is it? Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, I just need to confirm.
Quizzlebash.
Assad?
Oh,
Kieselbash.
Kieselbash.
It's Kieselbash.
There's no you there.
Yeah.
Kieselbash.
I miss you. Come back.
He said that Sony has, quote, decided to move the release of Days Gone from the crowded February timeline into April.
I love how you say February.
I know, that's one of my words that I
that's
just
like-
can't do. I can't do it.
I was
Because
listening,
all those R's.
listening to the
they fuck
podcast
with
on the
me.
way here. And
See, that's
I
what happens when you're not a minority,
I
Josh.
can't. February. Because a lot of people go February, which is not correct.
Nope,
February.
It's February. February. So February. It's not February. That's not correct. February. February.
Black History Month.
So you should definitely know.
Least amount of days. Just saying.
That is pretty fun.
Not okay.
You know, March is Hispanic History Month, and nobody even knows that.
Because nobody cares.
Because
Josh.
we're
I really
everywhere.
figured it was going to be in
Everywhere.
the
homes. So I looked up the games. They decided to move the February. I got all that stuff. I looked up the games that were coming out on the same day as the original release date of February 22nd.
February.
It's going to be Anthem, Metro Exodus, and Crackdown 3. That doesn't really seem like enough reason to move it all the way to April.
Wait,
April.
But that's kind of Anthem?
That's what I'm saying.
Because, like,
Sony?
I think that was, because the problem is this.
So lost.
If why wait this late to do it? If you were so scared, why not
that
do
Anthem
it
thing
a fuck ton while
Well,
ago?
maybe Anthem could have been delayed and they didn't know it
I'll
was
tell
going to
you
be
my
delayed.
first thought. Well, I think it is, honestly.
Here we go.
Crackdown?
Here we
For
go.
real. Traditionally, February and January are the slowest months of the year for retail, other than September because of post-holiday season. Also, you've got school, like back to school stuff in the fall. In April, you're talking tax. People are starting to get their tax returns. You've got expendable income. So to me, for people to, especially the husbands that are like, "Oh man, I can't afford to buy the $60 game because my wife will get mad at me or whatever."
Divorce your wife.
It seems way more logical to release that.
Then that's expensive.
To release that game in a time when people have that extra expendable income, and plus it is going to be less crowded.
That's true.
But that's still like, that's only 3 games though. Like, did you look up what's happening in April?
I did, and I would use that segue, but Lauren Brown says Metroid. I said Metroid, didn't I?
You did.
It's Metro.
Metro. I said Metroid.
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't realize that. I was even gonna say, oh yeah, it's Metro Exodus. Look it up. It looks cool. Okay, so yes, I did look it up. The games are coming out all the way like from early 2019 to April. So the first one is gonna be Resident Evil 2 remake, January 25th.
Huge.
Massive.
All right. That's
gonna appeal. Okay, so the majority.
What do you mean out in another time? This is the last time.
Hold on.
This is the last time.
That's fair.
Hold on.
Not a big video. Next.
So no. The majority of the gamers out there are not like us. They don't know this inside information stuff. They walk into a GameStop and they look at the titles and they look at whatever they recognize or whatever seems cool. That's why, sequels and trilogies and all that, that's why they sell so well, is because it's like, oh, I recognize that. When they see Resident Evil 2 remake, they're going to buy that because they'll be like, oh, I know Resident Evil, and also I probably played Resident Evil 2 or something like that. There's so many different levels of nostalgia there. I think that's going to push sales. That's going to be a contender.
Resident Evil 2 is...
I don't think it's going to sell.
And it's going to be a great game.
Why do you not think so? Like, that was probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, like, because I think the reveal was at like E3 or something like that, right? I think it's cool, but like, unless you're a hardcore Resident Evil fan, why the fuck would you buy this game?
Wait, have either of you seen the gameplay?
I have.
Have you played any of the Resident Evils of the last 5?
All of them.
Okay.
It's actually no, incorrect. I haven't played 6.
Yeah, nobody plays 6. Don't play 6.
I think 2 out of 10 gamers are going to buy that game.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to sell well.
Well, that'd still be a lot of
I think it's
people.
I'll tell you what, if they come out with Resident Evil 2 Remastered VR Edition, are you going to play it?
No.
Come on.
I think it's a sweet.
We got like 19 more games to talk about.
I'm cool.
Let's just keep going.
All right,
fair enough.
All right, so the next one is Kingdom Hearts 3, January 29th.
Fuck you! Okay.
I hate to say it, but Brandon is kind of right. That's not really a game that casual gamers are going to recognize. And
It'll sell 4 times more.
That's not true.
It'll sell 4 times more than Resident Evil.
No. There's no pizza bag. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to outsell 90% of the games that launch in the first quarter of 2019, and it's just because people are fucking stupid. But it's okay. I forgive you all for wanting to play a terrible game.
All right, real quick. So Mark Mayfield says more recycled content. Woo. Now, Resident Evil 2 remake is not necessarily recycled content. Originally, they started basically just remaking it like level by level, and then like, you know what? It doesn't really fit. That's why it took so long to come out.
Yep.
They made an entire new game that is inspired and has a lot of the same scenes as the original. So it actually is basically a new game.
It's a new game.
They're using the same engine from 7, right? They're taking the same engine and they're just remaking the game.
Graphics
so they're changing the camera angles,
and it won't be first person. Yeah.
Yep. So it's going to probably play out like how Resident Evil 4 did.
I think that's what they're gonna. Yeah. Sorry.
Brown's on fire tonight.
Seriously, Lauren Brown says y'all sleeping on Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Fair enough. All right, list.
No,
continue.
Right?
No,
okay.
nothing.
So the next one is The Division 2.
Wait. We skipped over Josh Nowak. he's got like the best one.
He deserves to be skipped over. He shaved and he doesn't even look the same person. Fuck him.
Nice.
Love you.
All right. Division 2, March 15th.
Buying.
People care. The Division,
Yeah, I'm buying
after
it.
its release, it was like it became a good game.
Yeah, after they did
And
two
it has a
updates, they're
steady
like, you know what, we
following.
really fucked this up,
It
so
has
let's
a
fix it.
steady following
And then
to
it
it.
became a good game.
People are still,
It has-
people are still buying.
Oh, no, no,
People
no,
are still
no,
buying
no.
it and playing it. Like
Yeah.
it has a very large like.
You know
like,
what else has a really good following that keeps getting updates and great content? Diablo 3. So,
Not to this.
not to that level.
Not to this level. No
Not
way.
to that level.
No way.
absolutely.
I guarantee fucking to you that Division has more players than Diablo 3 does.
Ooh, that's something
I would
we
make
could
a
check
piece of
on.
bet on that right now.
That's something we could check on. Active players. Mark, scribe.
pizza bet.
What are we gonna do right now?
do this.
Oh, right now.
So,
right
okay.
now. Mark Mayfield,
look
you
up
have
the number,
3
look
minutes
up the
to prove
number.
him wrong.
Active players for Diablo
no,
3
we're doing this
versus active players for Division.
Pizza bet.
Which one has higher? I'm not going to join in the pizza bet, but I'm going to say that, yeah, you're right. I think that Division, it's massive, and it's newer than Diablo 3, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely newer. I'll give you that. And no, I'm still going to stand by it.
God.
I have faith in my Diablo.
All right.
Okay.
So before
Division
find out
has
that-
less than 5,000.
that's-
Fuck you, Josh. I don't believe you.
he's not our scribe. He's
I
not our
know.
scribe. I love you,
But-
Josh.
but
I love
I'll tell you
but
what.
He's not the scribe.
Josh is probably going to be a lot faster on this because he's like the master of Google.
He is pretty good at Google, but so is Mark.
Come on, now it's a race between scribes. Josh versus
So the
Mark.
next one is it just has an early 2019 release date. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
Doesn't matter.
I think that one. I think
What is
even
that?
though that's the one that they showed at E3 that I was saying it's gonna be
Ninja.
Tenchu.
Oh,
It looks
the
awesome.
samurai
It looks amazing, but nobody's gonna
Was
recognize it.
that the one that was the
PlayStation
one?
exclusive. Yes.
Yeah, that was that The Last of Us 2?
It was in the conference. What you're thinking about is correct.
Okay. Yeah, the game actually does look really awesome.
Yeah, it looks amazing, but people don't recognize it. I don't think it's something that they need to get out of the way of. And then the last one is Devil May Cry. They was said to come out before the end of March 2019.
Which is
So-
fine. I think Devil May Cry has had its day. Die another day.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean...
So, do they really... I mean, back to the original question, do they need to push it all the way...
No, I don't.
April?
I think that was...
Other than...
Based off of this list, I think it was a mistake.
I think the game's gonna be fucking trash. I think
Days
they
Gone?
should remake. Yeah, I think they should remake it and call it Gaze Done because it just looks fucking stupid. It's a total. It looks like total jabroni bullshit to me. I've never
Yeah?
been interested in it. I think it looks like shit.
I kind of...
I will say that it's definitely fallen off a cliff.
It doesn't. I
It looks-
absolutely noticed. It's amazing to me why. Well, I'm almost like ashamed that Sony is touting that game as being like, hey, this is one of our when they have such home runs as exclusives, and like then there's
God
that.
of War, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it just and Horizon like it just
yeah, it doesn't
and then there's
fit.
that it
Yeah,
just doesn't
Uncharted,
fit
yeah.
at all. It's like
I'm willing to bet the game's not going to be terrible. It's not going to be a 5 or a 6. I think it's going to get 7s and 8s. It's
That's
going to
not
be
good.
unremarkable. That's the thing.
That's
It's
not
just going to
good.
be unremarkable. It's going to be an okay game, and for that reason, I think that maybe April would be better because you definitely want to get out of the way of Resident Evil 2. Kingdom Hearts, move out of that way. Division, absolutely. But then
I argue that
Sekiro
Kingdom
and
Hearts 3 and
No.
although this game has also
it's a
been hyped for so long.
different market.
No, market regardless. Kingdom Hearts is going to own the market for that entire month. That probably the first half of the year. First
I don't
half
think
of
so.
the-
No. Because a perfect example.
What is coming out before July? What's coming out before June?
So think about it this way.
The Division
Can
2,
you imagine
Resident Evil
if
remake,
let's
Sekiro,
say
Shadows Die Twice, Devil May Cry 5.
Good. So Kingdom Hearts is going to own it. It's the
Days
fucking
Gone.
most anticipated game in the fucking century.
Right, but it's two different markets, man. Like
Exactly.
that's like saying because a JRPG is coming out, Call of Duty is going to suffer. It's not.
Oh no!
It's just not.
Did I say it was going to suffer?
It's a good fucking. My point is it's a good example.
The
and this is
only
exactly
game in the
same thing.
possible world that could compete with it right now would probably be Final Fantasy VII.
No,
What?
they're all
Remake.
such niche fucking.
What?
It's
No.
like saying it's like saying Persona 6.
And total sales
It's like
per month.
saying Persona 6. Like
Persona
yes,
6 isn't ever going to compete with Kingdom Hearts.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Persona 6 is a highly anticipated thing that obviously we know nothing about
It's
it or anything
not
like that.
that highly
But it's
anticipated. As
pretty
much as
fucking highly
much as I
anticipated,
love
especially after
Atlas-
5. Especially after 5. But it's such a niche market. Go ask anybody on
Exactly.
the street. Hey,
It's
do
a
you know
very
about
niche
Persona? Do you
market.
know about Persona? I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you know
Right.
about Kingdom Hearts? Maybe. Possibly.
Oh no,
Possibly.
no.
Kingdom Hearts is a large.
Do you know?
Are you fucking?
Do you know
it's got
about the
Disney.
division?
It's
Do you know
got
about the
fucking Disney.
division?
Of course.
Way more likely that somebody will say yes.
Doubt.
I don't agree with that at all.
What?
That somebody will know about division.
I'm sorry.
I think you ask you pull 100 people on the street.
I'm gonna straight up just walk to somebody and say, "Do you know what the division is?" Yeah, that's what you do in math. Do you know what Kingdom Hearts is? Yeah, it's fucking Disney. Are you
That is
serious?
a fucking cop out.
Okay.
No, I completely think more. Oh god, it's
Now, if you were to say
it's
Tom
not even
Clancy's
close.
division, no,
It's not even close.
No,
Hold on. Dude. Chris, I'm misunderstanding what you're talking about.
I think that whether they're hardcore gamers, casual gamers, whatever, I think if you were to ask 100 gamers,
Thank you, Poppy.
like, not even excitement level, like, do you know what the division is, or do you know what Kingdom Hearts is? More people know what Kingdom Hearts is.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%.
I thought you were saying that no, that
No. He literally is. He's fucking wrong.
Not even close.
It's okay.
I'm talking about
Not
numbers.
even fucking close. The division doesn't have Disney, okay? Like at all.
Here's the thing, though.
But regular people
Here's the
don't
problem.
know about
I think
the Disney
that- I
connection
think
with
that-
Kingdom Hearts. It's not like you go into Disneyland and you see Kingdom Hearts shit everywhere.
I think the
Everywhere.
Disney shit everywhere.
I'm sorry. I'm off camera.
But they can't learn about Kingdom Hearts by going to Disneyland.
Here's the
You
problem.
are insane if you think that Kingdom Hearts is a lesser known entity in the gaming world than the Division. You are a crazy person.
No, hold on. I'm gonna
You're
switch
a
it.
crazy person. Like,
No, let me switch it up really quickly. I think the misrepresentation in this situation specifically is that the Kingdom Hearts fans are louder than the Division fans. Period.
No.
Hold on.
Now, are you saying there's
Let me
less
finish. Hold on.
louder?
Let me
I mean,
finish.
there's more Jacob Plix. There's more Jacob Plix in the Kingdom Hearts fans than there are Division. Is that what we're going with?
Sort of. The thing is that especially because the fact that Kingdom Hearts.
all week.
I'm still right though, because the Kingdom Hearts 3 fans like moi are 100% obsessed with it. We have overanalyzed every goddamn clip
He's totally
for
kayfabing
10
right now,
fucking
right?
years. The Division doesn't have that following.
not even close. I mean, this is hilarious. Not even close, guys.
I'm sorry. No.
But from a number standpoint, there are more people that have played the Division than that are waiting to buy Kingdom Hearts.
That's all I'm
Period.
saying. That's
But
all I'm saying.
Mark Mayfield, give me the numbers.
No.
I'll fucking double down on my pizza bet on that one.
Oh no! I will go way past a fucking pizza bet on that shit. There's no fucking way in the world
no way.
that you're gonna tell me that there is more fans for the Division than Kingdom Hearts.
There's no way.
Yeah.
It's not even remotely.
There's
Okay.
no way in the
you
fucking
going?
world.
No, I fucked up something with the mics. I just continue.
All right, fair enough.
Oh no!
Well, I
They
unplugged
can't
his
hear
mic,
me
I
telling
fucked
you
it up.
you're fucking wrong.
Oh,
Just
No, it's echoing now. It's echoing now
that's awesome.
because I unplugged
now
his
continue?
microphone. No,
That's
yeah, everybody
awesome.
just continue. This
It's on
everything's
fire.
good. Everything's good.
Oh my god!
fire.
No, this is
All right.
like the
So
biggest.
what's next? Let's see what's next.
All right.
Let's
I think video
It's good
game
now.
20
Okay,
questions
it's
is
fixed.
next.
No, we're doing recommendations, right?
No, God! You saw it, didn't you?
No, actually, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
did.
No,
You fucking lied.
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
You can roll an insight check against
All
me
right.
if you'd like.
All right.
All right.
We're
So
move on to video game recommendations.
Yep.
Okay.
So
No.
I actually wanted to plug something real quick because I've been playing
all
it.
right. Well, hold on. Boom! Right off the get-go, Josh Nowak shows it. 24 million copies of Kingdom Hearts versus 5.5 million.
They've had 12 games.
Yeah.
12 fucking games.
Whole fucking question.
I'm talking
Into the microphone.
You weren't discussing. You weren't. That's the thing. You
The
weren't
entire
discussing.
fucking
was
thing.
the intellectual properties? You weren't
That's
discussing.
not true. I said one fucking game.
What one
Eight
fucking?
games.
If anybody says anything
No.
about Kingdom
No.
Hearts, period.
You're out of camera, by
No.
the way.
Oh no! Like, I've spent half the fucking shot on the camera.
24 by 8 is 3 million. I fucking win. Fuck out of here.
All right,
Anyways,
back to being wrong.
We do
gotcha.
need
It's
to move
okay.
on.
I'm never wrong.
Video game recommendations. I've been playing this game. It's come out for Switch. It is called Sinners something, and there's like a subtitle to it.
Really
It is
content,
basically
Well, what about the
Dark
Shinigami?
Souls. It's basically Dark Souls, but only boss battles.
Yeah, but Dark Souls is available.
It is, but it's fun.
Let
and
him
check it
recommend a
out.
game, Brandon.
No, you're wrong, Jacob. Just shut up. All right, you're right.
Scotty.
I'm sorry.
This guy doesn't know.
I was gonna say Scott is really far behind on the thing. He's talking about the burp vape from earlier. I think he's watching from
That's
the
fine.
beginning.
I appreciate that.
Okay,
We still love you, Scott.
we do. Scott, you're amazing.
You're late.
Okay, that's my video recommendation because I've been playing Dragon Divinity Original Sins 2.
You don't even know the name of your own game?
Everybody's
Cards.
Golf. PlayStation 4.
You've been playing that?
Really?
Yep.
Is it as good as I hear?
Fun as shit.
Oh, I gotta
Is
check it out.
that the one that's free for the month?
No.
No.
Freaking
Well, I know what you're talking
Yakuza is
about,
gonna be free.
That's
No,
that's
it's
not-
like,
that's not-
but I think it's like $10 on PSN. It's Hot Shots, except it's called something else now. It's really fun. I've been playing the shit out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that game's good. I'm actually gonna because I've heard a lot of great things about
Yeah,
it.
it's
and then
fun.
it's surprisringly less about golf than like
It's
there's so much depth to it.
yeah. There's a lot more. There's a lot more depth to it.
Yeah. That sounds fun. What about
All
you,
right.
Jacob?
The World Ends With You Final Remix on the Nintendo Switch.
Got that one.
Do not
Special Switch.
Do not. Oh yeah, special Switch. Play it
Is that when
handheld.
you switch hands and a jerk?
Play it handheld.
Yeah, that's the big thing,
play it
right?
handheld.
Because when you're
It's
having it on the screen,
the
it doesn't
controllers
detect
are not
the-
great
Yeah.
on when you have it docked. It is legitimately one of the best games of all time. To the point, I have 2 tattoos from that game.
Oh, wow.
It is a fantastic game.
I've never played it.
It is.
I'm so excited.
I think
to
it's
jump into it.
legitimately the best like portable game I've ever played. Is that like it is an incredible story. Not very long from a JRPG standpoint, 15-20 hours. It's brilliant.
So you
It's such a
played
great
the
story.
original DS version.
I played the
Over
original DS
Celeste.
version.
Now how
Over Celeste?
Yes.
how
Yes,
does
absolutely.
the DS
That's all right.
version compare to Switch without the whole you know,
I think
document?
I feel like the DS version is fantastic. It's very difficult because those controls are really difficult to get to kind of get, air quotes. But when you get them, you're fine. It's just it has a really big learning curve.
I got you.
So I
Just
feel
so
like
is the Switch easier because of that?
oh yeah, no question. I'd even because it actually has been released 3 times. It was the DS, and then it was released on iOS and Android, and then it was released on the Switch.
Oh,
And,
that's right. This is actually the iOS version.
No,
No, it is. It is.
no,
That's what I heard.
it's not. They've changed a lot.
Okay.
They've changed a lot. I'll just leave it at that. But it's not the same. It's not just a re-release of the iOS version. They've actually graphically made it far superior, in my opinion, and they've made some really cool tactical changes that I think I really like. But I prefer like the touch, stylus version from a control standpoint. But like the way that they've had to adapt it is really smart because like it's not easy to fucking manifest that control scheme.
You have to
moving
split
forward.
on an already small screen.
Right. And so I think they did a really great job with it if you're playing handheld. And the soundtrack is fucking amazing.
I heard that's like one of the best parts
Jesus
about the game,
Christ,
yeah.
it's so good. Play it, message me, let me know what you think.
Brandon. Because it doesn't matter what Chris says.
No, Chris went first.
All right. Oh yeah, that's right. He did. Sorry.
He's already gone.
Forgot everybody's golf already.
Sorry.
Hey,
What have you been playing? What do you
video
recommend?
games.
Cool.
I've been playing a couple different ones.
I'm loud.
No, actually, I've been doing a lot of throwbacks. I was catching up on my game logs. I finally got to play South Park. Fractured Butthole.
Oh,
And
nice.
you played Stick of Truth first.
Oh
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes. No. I mean, you have to do it in chronological order.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, I've been playing that, throwing down on that. Finally got to pick up Spider-Man. It's fun, and I've never wanted to throw a controller harder than I have since I played Ninja Gaiden because
It's
What?
the learning curve.
Okay, so I'm playing, and I started on Amazing because that's where you're supposed to start, and everything was going really good, and then they threw these big fucking
Really
thugs
well.
that just like really good.
Superman does good.
Superman does good. I did pretty good, and then all of a sudden, I did not do amazing. I'll tell you that. And I understand you're
Nice.
trying to correct me grammatically, but no, it fucking thugs are dicks. They're like
which
the
ones?
biggest
The
assholes.
big-
The big
big ones?
dudes that are like, hey, I'm gonna hit you 4
Eventually-
times before you.
Here's the thing.
You
You're going to get
me.
enough
You're gonna get-
abilities to like just...
And also, you're gonna figure out, like, honestly, like when I sucked at it at first,
Like-
and it was like get good, in our group chat.
Yeah, get good, noob.
And then once I got good, I was like, fuck off. And then I was like,
I'm good.
And then I got
I'm
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Once it
it gets-
clicks,
yeah,
that's
it
the thing.
clicks, yeah.
It's actually like the learning curve is really intelligent in that.
Yeah.
game.
It is.
Like-
It's not like it's not like unreasonable. Everything that they're having you do is just different from other games, but it's still like it feels like
It's
a
funny
good game.
how still like even late game now that I'm in, it still feels very Arkham, but I prefer it like in every
See,
aspect.
And that might be what's doing me wrong. I had never got to play any of the Arkham games. Yeah, no. Chris and I go back and forth forever ago. He still owes me my copy of Lord of the Rings back 1 year.
I do have it.
But oh yeah, no, it's beautiful. So anyway, even web swinging is killing me. Like I'm loving it, having a blast with it, and then I'm trying to land on the roof, and I'm swinging past it, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to bring it back. And
when you nail the dive down, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That was the hard part for me, is like being able to
superhero
stop.
dive, just
Yeah. Literally, that's literally what it is. And plus it's very easy when like you're nearby and you can just web strike takedown and then you just go.
I love it. I just wish that like you actually got to see J. Jenna Jameson in the game.
Yeah, I know Darren DePaul is fantastic.
I'm not a huge fan of the fact that they turned him into a podcast.
Thank you.
I think it's awesome.
I think that it's important that they brought him more modern, but like he comes across a radio and I don't know. I love it. I love how he's a dick because that's who he is.
Kind of good. He's actually really good when you beat the game.
Is he?
Yeah, like
does he turn around? No.
Well, now there's a new game plus too.
Oh yeah, the new game plus did launch.
No, don't go. You hold it, man.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's what happens when we talk about bullshit.
Riveting
for an hour and 5 minutes.
content. All right, well, now
So wait,
it's
are you
time.
getting rid of the division bullshit? I'm just wondering.
Now it's time for video game 20 questions. This week
Is it Red Dead Redemption 2?
this week, because this is my last week in Jacksonville, I thought we'd twist it up a little bit and twist it up. That's
Turn
not
the
right
tables?
word. Yeah, turn the tables a little bit.
Turn around.
Yeah, but now and then I get a little bit Okay, so what we can do is,
Don't worry,
instead of
Chris.
just me
We're here
picking
for
a
you.
video game for Video Game 20 Questions, everybody picks a video game for Video Game 20 Questions. So what I'm going to do right now,
Is it the division?
I'm
Because
going
we've
to
already
make the
done
chat go away, and I forgot to grab a pen. So give me a second. Hold on. Don't go anywhere, guys.
We're gonna have to. We should really figure out a way to speed this up because like doing 3 rounds of video game 20 questions is gonna take forever.
We got this.
I'm just saying.
We got this.
I don't believe in us.
It's gonna happen.
I don't believe in us.
So I made
I'll
chat
go
go away,
first. I'll
but that
volunteer to
doesn't
go
mean
first.
that you guys shouldn't post your questions that you think would help these guys, because if it's a good question, I will actually use that question to help them.
So
they're gonna have 20 yes or no questions to figure out the name of the game, and start.
I'll go first.
Did it come on Optical Media?
No,
Well,
but that's a good question. That's why I let
so
him.
you're.
Oh, no.
doing the first
His
one. I'm doing
game
the first
first.
So we're gonna do 4?
14.
Yeah,
Oh.
we got this.
We're going to be
this.
here
Let's
all
do it.
year.
It's
Okay.
Hey, it's
So-
hey, Jacob. My name is Josh Asensio. You've known me in such things as Downright Fierce podcast. How's that segment that you hate a lot? Let's do it 4 times in a row.
You said okay.
Yeah, I know.
Did it come on optical media? Meaning what? Well, I still.
So
I mean, that's
disc.
everything on a CD.
okay. And you said no.
So that has to be Sony Sega. Or I'm sorry.
It's now either cartridge based
or
or
arcade.
download or arcade.
Or download, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Was it in the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis gen?
Damn.
No.
See.
I hate how you always want to go for consoles first.
Was
It's
it
smart.
Was it in the NES? That the gen before?
That one.
Yes.
Okay. Was it exclusive?
Is it 2-player?
Okay.
No. I'm cutting Chris off because he's like
He is
notorious to
asking
do
all the
15
questions.
questions.
Is it
I get to the
two-player?
point.
Yes.
I get to the point faster than you do. Is it an exclusive?
Yeah, but I got it in 4 questions last time. Plus 3.
Is it an exclusive?
Yeah. Well, I didn't ask 3 of the questions.
No, but be careful with that.
I don't like
No,
this.
but be careful with
I
that.
don't like
See,
this.
that's why you never have to worry about the exclusive. It's
Okay.
never helped, ever.
That's not true.
Except for Mario, which
Was it
doesn't
released on the NES?
Yes.
Okay. So no, but be careful. That means that it was released on the NES and arcade.
count. Is it
Or
a beat 'em
Game
up?
Boy.
Something else.
I'm sorry. Let's go Contra first. Is it a side scroller?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to say platform optimal so bad. Or optional.
Hold on.
Super Smash Brothers did not
Do
come
we
out.
play a plumber in the game?
No.
Do you shoot guns?
Yes.
You said it is.
Is there a
two-player?
special code based off of it?
Yes.
Is it Contra?
When you said let's go Contra for a second, I'm like,
I
God
told you.
damn.
Okay. So
God
next game, Contra.
damn.
Moving on.
So yeah, it came out 1988 for the NES, 1987 for the arcade, and it takes place on Earth. 2633 Earth, 2-player simultaneous gameplay, which was not very common back then.
Nice.
All right, so that's my game. Let's see how
Chris, you wanna go next?
that very quick.
Yeah, I'll go
round.
next.
Wrecked, Ninja
Contra,
Gaiden,
yeah.
and
Ninja Gaiden's Madden, Manipulate
TD Con
Fire.
Racing. That's funny. That's pretty funny.
All right. So now we're gonna do the next one.
All right, did it come out on
Okay.
optical platform?
Yes.
Cool.
Is it an exclusive?
No.
Is it multiplayer?
Does it have multiplayer?
Oof.
Specifically online, or
It doesn't have multiplayer.
Any kind of
Couch
multiplayer.
co-op,
Any kind of
whatever.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not SSX.
It might be SSX.
No, because that had multiplayer. And
no,
he
but
said
you
I
say
just
no?
answered the question.
Yeah, you
I'm
didn't answer
having
the
to look it
question.
up.
he said
look it up,
explicitly online. If
Okay,
it,
let's-
if it had multiplayer, then
It
he
has
would have already
multiplayer.
said yes.
It has multiplayer?
Okay.
Is this in any kind of extreme sports game?
No, it's not.
Yes.
Wow.
Is it SSX?
No.
Well, okay, hold on. Well,
No,
on,
thank
okay,
you for
hold on,
thank you for
hold on,
burning
hold on
it.
for a
There was
second.
3 of us.
yeah.
So-
Sorry.
so-
I got
I
that
don't mean
question. I
this
got that
I told
question.
you it was not.
I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
God.
But I got the extreme sports one.
What was the optical media
So,
situation?
Yes.
is it a Sony?
Okay.
No, stop. No. Hold on.
No.
Christ.
Trust me. Just trust me.
Tony-
Just trust me.
No,
Just trust me.
fuck no. It's Off-Road ATV.
Just stop.
All right, go,
you-
go, Josh.
PlayStation 3 Off-Road Fury.
No.
Do you ride on a skateboard?
No.
Okay. Well, now.
All right, so now we've
know.
eliminated Tony Hawk.
Do you ride in the dirt?
Calm the fuck
Do you
down.
drive in the dirt?
No.
Okay, so it's not an Off-Road Fury game.
So sure.
Is this a Nintendo? Not licensed.
wait a minute.
Hold on, wait.
You guys asked if it was an exclusive. I said no.
Yes, true.
Right.
I was gonna say Pilot Wings.
Just saying. Gonna say.
Pilot Wings wasn't on optical media.
Okay, well, it's an extreme sports, so
And it's not online multiplayer.
well, let's figure out what the extreme sport is. Okay, so it's
Do you
not.
wave race?
No.
Okay. I should have asked if it was aquatic, sorry.
Your face is aquatic.
You're not wrong.
Is this
Neutrogena facial gel is great for all pores.
is the extreme sport something? No, not right.
So it's either aquatic, land-based, or
Well, let's get generation down. No.
don't pull a Chris.
No?
Don't
Okay,
pull a Chris
all
on
right,
me.
Yeah, don't ask the best questions.
I mean,
That's how we win.
because nailing down the system did not help me getting Contra.
Is this a game that you can play in your socks?
That's a great question.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Again, I just got Contra in 8 questions.
Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Do you ride bicycles in this game? Well, don't say it like that. Don't make me feel stupid.
How dare you, sir?
No, you're gonna be really mad once you find out what it is.
Okay.
Is it ring?
So,
do you play in a ring?
Jet Moto, maybe.
No.
It's okay. By the way,
So-
you said extreme sports.
Extreme-
so
okay,
that's
Hold
like
on.
not even
Extreme
like regular
sports can be UFC fighting.
You personally
I want
have
you to know
made
this.
2 huge. I'll give you. This is the only hint I'll give you. You've
wanna
made
hint.
2
I don't want
huge
a hint.
mistakes so far. Like that close,
Assumption?
and then you're like,
Off to the races, yeah?
yep.
So it's Tony Hawk.
No, because you've already
Skateboards.
All right.
you already asked skateboards. You said extreme sports.
Dude,
don't
I'm
forget.
so-
that's-
don't
I'm
forget
so good at this game,
UFC
guys.
fighting.
I haven't even asked a question.
Stop! Oh, I thought you were looking up.
No!
Hey, so UFC is an extreme
I have my
sport.
game up.
I didn't. I swear to
Okay.
God. Wait, what? What was your question?
UFC is considered an extreme sport.
No, it's not.
In this
No,
context, it's not.
It's not.
Okay.
No.
Do we narrow down systems?
No,
No.
because Brandon fucking hates that question.
It's stupid.
Let's do it anyways.
Okay.
Did this come? Is no? Actually, yeah.
Super Nintendo
Is
thing.
this-
No.
is this a 3D game?
Specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey,
I mean,
that's a fair
no,
question.
that's not. That's PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. All of them play fucking 3D. Good job.
But it could have been like Excite Bike.
That means it's not an NES game.
It could have been
Fucking
Excite
cunt.
Bike.
we already got past that when we did optical
Stop
media.
going into the microphone. It's already really loud.
Bike was exclusive, by the way.
It was.
Oh, it was an arcade.
No.
Yes. Because it had a little fucking thing there where you did the yes.
I've never heard of that.
Yes.
Anyway, move forward. You guys are like, come on, like
Okay. All right.
you were dancing on the
Oh
edge.
my God! It's fucking Chris Stanton. Of course, it's a wrestling game.
No, it's not.
That's not an extreme sport.
Okay.
I mean, we could argue that.
I tried. They said that MMA was not.
Right.
Okay. Well, let's figure out what this sport is.
ECW.
So it's not skateboarding. It's not
many questions in,
BMX.
are you?
We're 10.
You're gonna be so mad.
It's not BMX.
You're so mad, dude.
It's not wave racing
wish I
because
could
it's
tell
not
you.
aquatic. We said aquatic.
Wait,
No, I didn't-
wait, hold on. I could be super wrong here.
Okay. Jacob's going to come in with one
I'm
question.
coming in out of the left field here.
Okay.
Is
it left field?
Is there a character named Sebulba in that game?
No.
What?
All right, cool.
What is that?
I really wanted it to be Star Wars Pod Racer.
No, that'd been beautiful.
No, can we retract that? Can we fucking... Pod racing is not an extreme.
Yes, it is.
So extreme.
Yes, it fucking is.
Young racing.
No, fucking 11 questions.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Is Smash Brothers Melee considered an
No,
extreme
it's
sport?
goddamn not.
I would
Okay.
argue that it is.
All right, so...
I mean, have you not been in the undercarriage of fucking Hyrule Castle? That is the do not go land.
He said he wasn't sure that it was multiplayer.
Yeah.
It is multiplayer.
Well,
But he wasn't sure. He had to look it up.
See.
So obviously Tony Hawk.
Can I
and
go
all these
pee?
motherfucking... No, god damn it. Can we
Jacob
just...
got to go pee.
Oh, sorry.
Because
I'm trying to see the comments.
Okay. Is there a comment that's
yeah,
going to
like
help
11 and
us?
stuff. It's just in the chat.
I mean, there's comments that are as close as you've gotten. I'll put it that way.
Okay, hold on.
Let's roll back.
Just real quick. Are they just guessing the game and they're getting close, or are they actually asking questions?
No, there's no questions. Actually, Mayfield got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so guessing the game doesn't
specifically with a jokey comment, but yes, he got it. But I'm telling you, you guys have like gone in for the kiss, and you're kissing the nose. Like you're that close, you're just missing it.
Okay, question
And
for
you're
you.
making out with a nose.
No, it's not an exclusive. So knowing what system it's on is not going to help.
Okay. Well, no, that's
Not true.
But generation.
Are there sequels? Or I'm sorry, is there a franchise?
No, remember?
no.
No sequels, remember?
Franchise?
Oh, we changed that rule.
Oh, fuck it.
Is
this
there a
on the
franchise?
show.
No. Well, yeah, franchise.
Is there a franchise?
Is it part of a franchise?
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, that's good. That's good. So there's multiple.
So we know it's not off-road Fury. We know it's not BMX. We know it's not skateboarding. We know it's not wave running. What the fuck other
I
type
can't
of...
wait for us to be mad.
Extreme
I'm so
sports
excited.
are there. Because tennis better not fucking be an extreme sport.
you guys
no,
were
that'd be Mario.
right there.
Yeah,
And
we
then
just dovetailed.
Oh my god.
We just dovetailed. Nice.
I mean,
God. I can't wait to never do this fucking thing ever again.
it was like you got the hot chick home, right? And you're like,
Oh my god. Okay.
you're just about to get it in.
All right,
and
so
then you
now
have diarrhea all over the place. And she kicks you out.
Her dad comes home.
Are there vehicles in this?
No.
Okay, there we go. Good to know.
So,
There's no vehicles, so no BMX, no fucking motocross.
So
no,
DMX
nothing like
is
that.
not
we
this
narrow
game.
down the system
hardcore,
generation?
hardcore?
What?
We
Wait,
narrow
is
down
it-
the system generation?
is it-
No. We're good with that. We know it's a 3D game,
Right.
and we know it's an extreme sports game.
And we know
Okay,
it's
for the
a
people in the
franchise.
chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Like they're dancing, right? Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's just not even.
We know it's a franchise
you know, it's part of a franchise
with
so-
no vehicles.
with no vehicles. Based on a franchise.
Is it just
based
dance?
on a franchise?
Is it just dance?
That's pretty extreme.
I mean, does it have a killer soundtrack?
No.
I will fucking stab you with your own glasses.
No.
It's
I don't
actually
wear
not a bad
glasses.
question, to be honest.
I don't. Roll a deception.
Does it have ghosts?
Does it have ghosts?
No, I'll give you a freebie. I will say the soundtrack is definitely
Ghosty.
So it's
a
gotta be tough.
significant part of the game, and it's something that is like.
Wait a sec. So
It has
Guitar
to be
Hero
Tony
is
Hawk.
an extreme.
No.
Playing a guitar is an extreme sport.
Like the soundtrack is a pivotal part of the game when it comes to excelling at the game. Yeah, like if
That's way too much of a hint. I mean, I don't know what
guess
it is. I don't know what it is, but that's a giant hint. Mm-hmm. The soundtrack is okay. So music plays into an extreme sport.
Oh my god. Oh man. I don't have it. Wait. No. That's not extreme sport.
If you're saying like parappa because it's like punch,
That's
kick
not-
with
that's not
karate
extreme
and
sport.
shit,
That's not extreme
I'm gonna slap you with. He's
not
making a
extreme
face. He's making a face right now.
That's not extreme sport.
Kyle agrees with me.
Kyle, you shouldn't have moved. Shut up.
Kyle's a troll. It's okay.
Kyle's like, yes, they're dancing around it, big smiley face, and I can't read the rest because he says what it is.
Guess that's what it is. Fuck, I hate this guy.
Does this involve dancing?
No.
Just because he
question
said
are we at
dancing
now?
like 1,000 times.
What question are we at now?
12.
Fucking math. 14.
Oh, that's way less than I wanted.
Do we have a question that the fucking spectators
No, because they know
already
the
know what it
answer.
is.
Well, I know,
They know the
but
answer.
they could fathom a question that could help at this point.
know.
I'm so focused on this extreme.
They can literally ask.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go console. Let's just go console.
Go console. I don't give a fuck. I
Is
said
this
that
part of
two questions ago.
the PS2 Xbox generation?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
PS2, Xbox.
Does that help
And
you at
game,
all?
I'll say and GameCube.
And GameCube, yeah. Okay.
So in the next question, you better guess
All right,
it.
well, then that rules out.
I'm just saying.
That's the be-all end-all right there.
I'm sorry. Console is like
thinking
first
that's
5
radio,
questions. If you
Dreamcast.
don't need it past that point, you're
No,
fucked.
it's not. That's Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Do you rollerblade?
No.
Because rollerblades are vehicles.
I actually had a thing.
You have wheels.
Rollerblades are not vehicles, you asshat.
Hold on. To be fair, we just got done.
my
No.
God. I'm gonna unfriend you on
You're saying I don't have Facebook. So Josh literally goes, "Do you ride a bike? Is that a vehicle?"
No, I didn't say that.
Oh god, that was funny. I want to friend you on Facebook. I don't have Facebook.
Good job. I unfriended all of your friends.
Right? The SpongeBob meme? I didn't even have Facebook. Man, dude, I don't fucking know, dude. I hate this fucking shit. I realize that's not a gimmick, but, like, man. All right.
Does it have online play?
No.
No.
Because
No. Hold on.
Why?
So
That's
Street
gonna
Sports,
we know it has
PS2,
multiplayer.
Xbox. It's not Star Wars. I wish it was. Or does have some bull bait.
In long,
Is it
long
cold?
time ago.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Is it cold?
Hold on. Here's the question.
Is it cold? Is it cold?
Is it cold? What do you mean? What, is the game cold?
Stop. Go.
Is
The
the,
Okay.
environment you're in. Is it cold?
Does speed play anything into game? Like, is it any kind of racing type of thing?
there is a
with
racing
speed?
element to it with speed. Yes.
All right. So there's no
I can think of.
vehicles
I don't think it's this, but no.
running.
Actually, it's
Something
it's
with
not
running, like parkour, Mirror's Edge.
You should really go back to Brandon's question.
Do you play in the
No,
snow?
Mirror's Edge is
Yes.
Is it SSX?
No.
No, wait. What was the question? First one.
Cold stuff.
Is it cold?
Yes.
What?
I'm gonna let y'all
1080
figure it out.
snowboarding one?
No.
Really, you're gonna hang us out to dry.
I'm just gonna keep saying it because you.
Cool borders.
Guys, I'm just gonna go. Just listen.
No.
I'm recapping.
Okay.
It's an extreme
Optical
sport
disc.
game in the cold, where the soundtrack is a pivotal part of the game, and it's not SSX.
The problem is I'm thinking SVC 410 snowboarding.
That's not. It's
Yeah, but
PS2,
they didn't have
Xbox.
the killer soundtrack.
Right.
Multi-release.
The soundtrack is what's throwing me off. I don't know.
It's cold.
I need to look at the group chat because I it's astonishing how you don't. how you guys
Just-
don't
just-
have this.
Now you know how I feel every fucking week. Now you know how I feel every fucking week.
Mayfield is cracking.
In character creation, is there a measurement
Can you
called?
see your
This
hands?
is character creation.
No, I'm joking.
Because it's an extreme sport game, you can make your own character in 90% of all extreme sport. Okay. So, is there a measurement called girth?
There is no character creation.
Oh well, fuck. Cool.
Can we just
So that gets
No, we got.
that gets rid of
Actually,
cool
no.
borders.
This is now. You actually have to give us one question that will help us figure it out.
God, I'm so happy.
I mean, one of them was. This doesn't count. One of them, Kyle said, is the sport snow based, which Brandon already asked.
Right. Man.
No.
Wow.
I'll ask this. Okay, I'll give you a question.
Yes, sir.
Is the game a sequel? Yes.
No, but you knew that
thank
because
you.
it was a
Oh,
franchise.
thank
No,
you for
different
that.
question.
Yep. Different question.
Different question.
No. Think about what you already know. It's snow based.
It doesn't help at all.
It was released on that generation on those consoles. The soundtrack plays a pivotal part in it.
PS2 stuff. PS2, Xbox.
Yes. The soundtrack is a pivotal part of the game. And it's a sequel. And it's not SSX.
This is tricky.
Yes! God damn it! It's SSX tricky.
Why did you just say? You should have just given it to us first.
No!
No.
I said, is it SSX?
And I said no!
That was
That's
literally the
incorrect.
fourth question.
That's incorrect.
No, I think that was a bad move on your part. I think that's
Fuck
actually
off.
you should have absolutely given it to us for SSX.
No!
Absolutely not.
We do the generation. We do the fucking generation.
No.
First of all, SSX was a PlayStation 2 exclusive. So that's
refuse.
incorrect.
I refuse.
SSX Tricky was multi-platform.
Nope.
You didn't get it right. If I said, is it Grand Theft Auto, and you were saying Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, that's not
Made
correct.
Brandon leave.
That's not
You
correct.
made Brandon leave.
It's not correct.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you were wrong. It's two different games.
You guys got it right with Ninja Turtles, and you didn't get the right Ninja Turtle. Just think
I don't know what.
I want to state for the record that I got it right.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did. I said tricky. Tricky. I said it.
You didn't offer that up as an official
all
guess.
that
Yes, I did. I literally just did. It literally just happened. I didn't want to do my game.
All right, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna do it anyway. All right. Go.
Jabroni Doki 2, 17th House of Elrond.
Did this game come out after January 1st, 2000?
No. First release. No.
Do you guys
Is it exclusive?
No.
You said after?
after? Yeah.
Okay, so it's before. Not an exclusive.
Did this
Correct.
game come out for the PS2, Xbox generation?
Originally.
It wouldn't be for if it's before 2000. Don't ask that question.
He said yes. He just said yes.
It is before 2000.
So why
What's
would
the
you
question?
ask? Why would you ask PS2, Xbox Gen? That's after 2000.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
God, it was.
PS2 is October 2000.
I didn't mean
Don't
that.
ask that question.
PlayStation
One and 64 Gen.
and 64.
And yes, Jacob, you did offer it as an answer.
I know. I'm always right.
I think we have
so
to review the
what was
tape
it?
on that because it wasn't an official, like, is that your final answer kind of thing.
You reacted.
You guys were
to me.
shouting like 17 different answers
No,
at one time.
no.
Chris is
I don't
really
want
hoping that he
SSX
stumped the
tricky.
Trump, but he didn't.
No, that's fine.
Anyway.
We can review the tape later.
Okay,
I'll be
so
right.
so
Xbox
far,
and 64.
We're not
going to do it.
So far, where are we at so far?
Before,
Pre 2000.
it's
Right, we're at the question. Is it PS1 or N64 Gen? Or that gen?
Originally, no.
No.
So it came before then.
And you said non-exclusive. So is it
Correct.
SNES Genesis generation?
No.
Did this game come out before?
Actually, hold on.
Is it?
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Dreamcast
Hold on,
wasn't
hold on.
No, it's before
What,
2000.
answer the question again.
Is it SNES?
Dreamcast was 99.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that's you're limiting a 3-month window of games.
That's the question.
Is it SNES, Genesis, TurboGrafx 16, that gen?
If it came out for TurboGrafx,
Well, TurboGrafx is before.
But still.
that.
All right, let's not worry about the
Did this
consoles.
game?
So it's
hold
a
on, hold
multiplayer.
on, hold on. Did this game come out for PC?
Yes.
That's why.
And it wasn't an exclusive.
Yes.
On original
Wait, hold
release.
Original release.
Original release, multi-platform, and it came out on PC.
Do you play as a human?
No.
Came out on PC and consoles at the same time?
Not necessarily.
In the yes, it's
Oh yeah, that's right. It does define exclusive if it.
and it's like saying
Wait, you're saying that this
so
game
it's like
came out for PC and consoles at the same time?
According to this, yeah.
Okay.
in the 1990 world?
Okay, so
Not SimCity.
is this
I'm really happy with this one. I don't think you guys are gonna get this one. But it's a comment.
is
great.
is this game? Does this game have guns?
No.
Is this a fantasy-based game?
Fantasy in the kind of like
Nope.
magic and right?
yeah, I mean, that-
like magic and does this game have magic? How about that?
No. Is it a fantasy-based game?
No,
No. You
I'm
saying
gonna say the official answer on that is be careful with that.
if you say is there magic, that's limiting.
You don't play as a
It could be construed that way.
There can be elves but no magic. You don't know.
I'm really happy with this choice, you guys.
Okay.
Is it an RPG style game?
No.
Now hold on. You're running away with the questions, but it was
not.
simultaneously released on PC and consoles, so that plays a big factor into this. RPGs did not do that around that time. Like this might be. Is this a first-person shooter?
No.
No,
strategy.
you already asked if it was a shooter. That was
Oh, or the guns. I said they're guns.
Yep.
That doesn't count.
It does.
it totally does. You
I
asked the same
don't-
question.
I don't care that fucking much.
Strategy games. StarCraft, World of Warcraft,
No,
not
because
World of
those-
1990, dude. Like that era.
Command and Conquer.
That's way too early.
Way too early.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Command and Conquer Red Alert,
CNC was like 1994, 5. Yeah.
which fits in the window.
That would have been PlayStation, close to PlayStation Gen. Is it a real-time strategy?
No.
Okay, well then there we
So
go.
get rid of that.
Now we know.
Is it, is your
You don't play as a human.
perspective top-down?
No.
Is it no?
I wouldn't do that.
I'm
Mega Man?
thinking I'm thinking Shadowgate.
Can you play this game in your socks?
Yes.
What were you gonna say?
I'm thinking to Shadowgate.
Shadowgate?
That is.
Fucking Fallout.
No, because we talked about RPGs earlier.
Oh, that's true. It's an RPG. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Is it a sports game?
No.
Is there strategy involved in this game? Like any kind of strategy?
Oh, I did say human.
Define
already,
strategy.
Strategy in the sense that like there might be
Movement and stuff, like take turns and shit.
No, not necessarily even that.
No,
just
no,
like
strategy would be turn-based or real-time
I
strategy.
mean,
Like
you could
there's
argue
no.
that maybe.
no, but I mean like
Are you talking about puzzle solving?
yeah, well,
Puzzle solving's different.
no, because I'm thinking
God of
like
War is
games
not-
like games like Fallout.
Okay.
Or like and that's real-time strategy.
Yep. God of War would be a puzzler versus a strategy game, which would be.
But
like,
simultaneously released for PC though. I think we're hung up on too much on that.
oh, absolutely.
This beer is really good, you guys.
Well, we
So
know
what generation was it?
we know that you don't play as a human.
SNES, Genesis, Gen. He said be careful with that.
But because it came out for PC at the same time.
But you also we also know that you don't play as a human.
Kombat?
We know that you don't play as a human.
That was arcade first.
That's true.
I did ask that and you did say no, correct?
Is it one
There's
question?
humans
You
in
play
there.
as a human?
Yeah, the answer is no.
Can you play them with more than one character?
No.
No. Okay.
Is it a fighting game?
No.
I got an idea.
Oh.
Lemmings. Is it a puzzle game?
Be careful with that.
Worms?
No.
I'll go deeper. Are there puzzles? Yes.
Okay. No. I'll go one deeper.
No, I will go one deeper.
Why is Gamora?
Why is there puzzles? No.
That was good.
No. Is the objective of each stage to solve a puzzle?
No.
Okay, so it's not Lemmings.
We've eliminated one game.
No.
Thank God.
How many PC /
Name one other game. Name one other game right now.
that's puzzle based?
Around that era.
While it was, so you've already said that it was released on PC
So
and
that's
on consoles at the same time, correct?
C.
Was it released? Hold on. Was it released on both the SNES and Genesis?
No.
Oh.
Do you want the console?
All right, we're at 16, guys.
Is there multiplayer?
That's a good one.
No.
Okay, so
that's
it's not
good.
Worms.
Good fucking choice, though. I
Alright.
just wish I got that one. It's a good choice. That game was
Do
awesome.
you
So
want
you-
to take a chance and see if we can ask if it's like Super Nintendo or Genesis and then just
I
kind
don't
of
think that's
focus
gonna
on
help.
In the first 5 questions is the only time console is going to help you.
You looking at the chat? Let's see if there's
I'm
any-
not actually.
Look at the
Yeah,
chat.
look at the
Let's see if
chat.
there's
Here,
any
everybody
questions.
look away. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen and then we look away. Here, I'm gonna give. I'm not looking at it. Here, here's the mouse and-
hands.
Okay. Nobody has anything.
Do we have like the 5-year
months
cut down?
ago.
Like,
As of several, yeah, nobody's got anything. I got a good one.
we
I swear to God, it's not a good
Yeah.
one if we can't even guess it though.
it's a
It's a
common
popular
game.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, were there sequels? Do you want to ask that? Sure. Were there sequels?
Yes.
you play as a snake.
Yes. No. That doesn't count
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize.
because we have one more, and then he gives
guys-
us
Is it
gives
a-
hold
us a
on.
question. We have one more.
Is it a?
What was your question?
We asked if.
Bomberman?
Did we ask if we play as multiple
No,
characters?
Bomberman's
We asked
a
that,
man.
right?
Yeah, we did.
And then the answer was no.
Yeah.
Bomberman's
not multiplayer, so it's single player.
Bomberman's no. Qbert?
That's not then.
I gotta think about what question I would ask for 20.
No. It could be.
Hubert was like 1983.
Yeah, but there was
Yeah, and that
sequels
was
and
no, and then
sequels.
originally it came out in arcade in like 1980 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but it also came out on PC, and it also came
But
out.
initial
we never
release
knocked
in-
Not Super Nintendo
Yeah.
or Genesis though. At the same time.
Well,
I didn't know it
never
didn't come out.
on
It only
Super
came out for one of those.
Right.
I kind of feel like this might be a Nintendo franchise. Do you want to ask
No,
that?
there's no possible
On
way,
PC
because if
at
it was
the
a
same
Nintendo
time.
franchise, then it would not be on PC.
Maybe it wasn't on. Oh no, I asked if it was on PC. God damn it! What fucking game came out simultaneously on
isometric?
PC?
What's that?
No! No, don't ask that.
Yeah, ask it.
No, is it side scrolling? How about side scrolling?
No, I would say
Is it
isometric.
isometric?
I don't remember what isometric is.
Like the
2.5.
Yeah.
No.
Now he has to give
You
us
want to ask the other one?
Is it side scrolling?
I'll even let. Yes.
Okay. Now, what are you going to guess with that one?
What game do you know is isometric on Genesis or SNES?
I'm sorry, I was still convinced it was Cupid.
All right. So it's side
Sonic
scrolling.
3D Blast.
No.
Or whatever it was.
No, I mean,
It's a 3D game.
Shall I ask?
No, hold on.
Let me go back to the chat.
It is a side-scrolling
I don't
game.
think I sincerely doubt anybody.
It is a side-scrolling game
Wait,
with
this is
no
19?
guns.
Wait, man.
There are puzzles in it.
Oh, yeah, the questions that we really need to start asking
There are puzzles in
do you
it.
collect rings?
Prince of Persia? No, that fits. All, no,
Except for
plays a
Prince of
human.
Persia
Plays a
wasn't.
human.
Yep.
Oh, buddy.
Let's just ask a fucking
TMNT,
question.
no, it's not fighting game.
Let's just ask a fucking.
Hold on. I can
Do
get
you
this.
collect rings?
No, you can't. No! Shut up!
You just yelled out,
Alright,
is it
fine.
Sonic?
All right, so you want me to ask a question?
Yes, what is one question you can ask? Is your favorite color blue?
Was this game created and published by Ubisoft? Yes.
Helps me not even close.
Nobody knows what they did back then.
Wait a minute.
You should.
Wait a minute.
You should. Because
Do you play as a worm?
You already did that one.
Yeah, and it was not
No.
on the PC. Earthworm Jim was not on the PC.
Earthworm Jim?
I'm pretty sure it was.
It was not on
But it's
PC
not
at
Earthworm
the
Jim.
time.
No.
Okay.
What's the game?
the game is Rayman. The game is Rayman.
I never played
In 1995, it came out for the Atari Jaguar, the PlayStation, the Sega Saturn, and MS-DOS. Then was re-released in 2000 for the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance.
So it wasn't it wasn't the Super Nintendo or Genesis generation.
Yeah, you
Hold
asked
on.
the question.
No,
I
no,
said
no, no, no.
You asked it. Either one.
I asked if it came out on optical.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
yo, yeah,
Oh,
you
you're right,
No,
you're right.
not this
No, you didn't ask that.
You confirmed it was
See,
Super
this-
you
Nintendo
said
Genesis.
Super-
No, actually, I said no.
Then why didn't you correct us while we kept saying
Saying
over
Super
and over
Nintendo and
again
Genesis.
Super Nintendo
I
and
told you
Genesis?
that it didn't. And then
Why
but
didn't
then
you
switched
correct
to
us?
PC.
We kept saying
You
that
switched to
over and over
PC.
again.
You switched to PC.
We wouldn't have gotten it.
I'm not that upset that I'm leaving now.
We wouldn't have. We wouldn't have.
I win. You're never gonna be president.
All right, Brandon, you got yours?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah, you're
I'm do this again.
completely out of camera now. You're just
All right, let's do
gone.
it.
Chris, I need
Let's
you to
do
get
it.
a little closer to everybody else.
All right.
Oh God.
No, not me. Everybody.
Did this game come out before January 1st, 2000?
Yes.
It's an exclusive.
I mean, either
It is or it isn't.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
Upon initial release,
Yes, it is.
it is okay. When it first came out, it was
Is it of the
exclusive.
PlayStation N64 generation?
Yes.
Sega Saturn gen. Okay. And it's an exclusive.
Yes.
Was it on the?
You were just completely off camera right now.
Was it on?
Oh, yeah. No, my nose is there.
Was it on the?
sticks out.
Was it
Don't worry
on?
about
Was it a PlayStation exclusive?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you shoot guns in this game?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Is it a fighting game?
No.
Can you see your character?
Yes.
That's a good question. First person, vehicle games.
You can see your character.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it survival horror?
Negative.
All right. So it's not Tekken. It's not Resident Evil.
Wait, what did you
Tekken
say
is
to
the
shooting?
fighting
You
game.
say yes to shooting?
No.
No,
Is it an RPG?
So you said survival
Yes.
horror. Is it part of a franchise?
Yes.
Is it a Final Fantasy game?
No.
Okay, well, I mean,
I don't know why you went that far. That's okay.
it's an RPG that came out.
Was it made by SquareSoft or developed by SquareSoft?
So that's
Yes.
okay next.
Okay.
Parasite Eve.
Is it? We want to say ask if it's multi-disc.
No, because you said
There's a lot of those games were
so like
multi-disc.
because you can argue that Parasite Eve is
Name
is a horror
another
game.
SquareSoft PlayStation exclusive that's not a Final Fantasy game.
Legend
It's
of
Parasite
Dragon.
Eve.
Legend of Dragon.
Okay.
Legend of Dragon.
There's one. Dino Crisis.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay, so ask those questions. I think it's Parasite Eve.
Is it a multi-disc game?
Yes.
So it's not Legend of Dragoon. It's not Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis I thought was
It's not Final Fantasy 7, 8, or 9.
Yeah.
How many discs did Parasite Eve come out on?
Greatest game.
I think Parasite Eve came out in one.
I'm pretty sure Dino Crisis was a multi-disc game.
I'm sorry. I
But it's not an
shouldn't give you
RPG
that
though.
Tip, but yes.
It's not an RPG though.
Right. Okay.
Well, it's an
I'm still
RPG.
going Parasite Eve.
No, but that's not an RPG. It's not turn-based. It's action. Action.
Really?
Yes, it is. It's an action fucking survival horror.
Okay, so RPG, PlayStation, blah, 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 blah. Man, I need to
It doesn't
figure
have
out
to
a
be
good
turn-based to be an RPG, though.
Not
No,
true.
you're right, but I mean, it's still more survival horror.
Not true.
Because you don't get equipment that.
That's why I said it doesn't
buffs
have to
up.
be turn-based to be an RPG.
I want to go on a limb here,
Want to ask if it's turn based?
and it could be wrong, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Does it take place in Ivalice?
And what?
No.
Wait, what? Wait, what kind of question
That was
that?
a really good question.
Why don't you just ask if it takes place on Earth?
Because if the answer was yes, the answer is bigger story.
And no one's ever heard of that game, so...
Does it take,
You have
does it take,
Brandon.
I have no
you
idea
have
what that
does it
is.
take
Oh, yes.
place on Earth?
Yes.
There you go. Then that would have eliminated that.
Fuck you. We're so stupid.
Okay, all right.
Wow, we're really doing that. All right, cool.
Oh, I got pen on my pants. No, I didn't.
Oh, pin my pants.
All right, so does it take place in modern times?
Earth.
No.
Shit. Okay.
RPG, not modern times, takes place on Earth.
Did we discuss
PlayStation
whether it
game.
was like PS1 or PS2 game?
No, it was PS1 exclusive.
PS1 exclusive.
Oh, fuck. Oh, there's so many things here.
It's definitely not Final
Oh,
Fantasies.
man.
To be fair,
Okay.
you guys narrowed down PlayStation exclusive.
No, but I also nailed down the generation. Was it PlayStation, Saturn, and N64 gen? And you said yes. And then I said, was it a PlayStation exclusive? You said yes. That means it's got to be PlayStation 1 exclusive.
Fair enough, but be careful with that.
What the fuckity fuck? All right, so it means it was re-released. It means it was re-released.
No, the PSP came after the PS2.
Yeah.
Re-release has nothing to do with
Re-release
it.
has
When it's
nothing to do with it.
No. Re-release has nothing to do with it. You're right. And that's why I said no.
I don't understand how the
No,
people-
I said
Because be
fair
careful
enough.
with that.
Sean is a lot harder than it seems, right?
No. In all honesty,
so
you're
can't wait till you
100%
leave.
correct. You're 100% correct. But
Be
I
careful.
still don't get be careful with that.
I just wanted to throw that one at you.
No, you didn't. You realize that you're wrong. You realize that you're wrong, and now you're backpedaling.
I say this now, but when we get to the end,
I will hit you.
No, you have to. No, you have to either.
No,
you gotta correct it.
for all intents and purposes, for you guessing what the
For all
game
what?
is, intent
Okay.
and purposes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep. No, not intents. No.
Yeah, it's just.
Intent
Intent.
and purposes.
Intent.
Intense purpose.
What are you trying to say?
Intense.
Use your words.
I got
So
nothing.
anyway, for this game,
Yes.
you're correct. It's exclusive.
To the PlayStation 1 console. Because that was the
Yes.
question earlier. Okay. That's all we need to know.
that's
That's good.
But be careful with that.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I really
That was
felt-
really good. That was really good.
You need to start guessing Squaresoft games, dude. I'm still going.
Oh yeah, Squaresoft. It is Squaresoft,
No, you
right?
can't just randomly throw out titles.
Earth.
No, we can't. But you said it's Squaresoft.
Okay, so but Earth.
Yeah,
okay,
he confirmed.
So setting is Earth, which kind of throws me off actually.
Not current times. You want to see if it's in the future? I mean, we're only on 15 now.
That wouldn't help me.
Sure?
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh wait, hold on. But there's no
Hold on.
guns.
Stop. Before you go anywhere, can I see group chat, please?
Oh yeah. Here.
All right, I'll close my eyes and stuff.
I'm looking away. Okay.
There you go.
But so he said there's no guns, so
It's
I
the
can't
top,
imagine a
right?
future without guns.
So it's not Star Ocean because Star Ocean has guns in it.
Ooh. Kyle's got a beautiful question, but no.
So there's no guns, so I imagine there's like
guessing
swords
the
and
X
stuff.
It's post 10.
Everybody in chat, do me a favor, quit guessing the game and throwing out titles, but actually ask questions.
Kyle's
That's
asking
gonna
me
help
a
out a
good
lot
question.
more. No, he's
I'll
not.
take
He's
it.
literally just throwing out.
Oh, he put the game.
Is it this game? Is it that game? Is
okay.
it no? Oh, let me try again.
Fair enough.
All right, square game with like swords and stuff.
Yeah, because okay, so no guns.
Ooh, no, that's not gonna help them at all.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god. So RPG, PS1, exclusive. To be careful with that, but not be careful with that.
I feel like this
Yes,
is a
Wild
Jacob
Arms is
Ass
by
game.
Ubisoft.
This is a Jacob Ass game right now.
It is a very Jacob-ass game. I should have this.
Kyle, I feel really bad
is
for
my
not choosing
shit.
that one. That would have been a really good one. All right, all right. They have nothing. All they have is a bunch of titles. They literally threw every Square
You know,
Enix and
current
Square,
times.
Do they have the game?
Squaresoft. No,
Really?
Current time.
That's a great
no,
question. That's
no,
a great
not
question.
not a single one of them
Riveting
guessed
content,
the
man.
actual question.
Riveted.
Current time
Riveting
doesn't necessarily mean like medieval times. It could be.
Earth is throwing me off.
It could be.
Like really big time. Because, like, I was thinking of the Shadow Hearts franchise, but that came out on the PS2.
Ooh, that's actually.
And that's war. There's guns.
I don't want to.
Yeah, that's true.
You did say that there's no guns in this.
No
right?
guns.
Okay.
You play as a female character?
Nope.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
See if you can
Did we ask?
create a character.
Did we ask? Do you play as a human?
Yes, and you said.
You guys
we
did
did-
not
we
ask
asked
that.
that.
No, we did
yes,
ask
yes,
that.
we did.
I don't know.
I guess we've asked that now.
I mean,
Don't think we asked.
No, this is
We didn't
taking
ask.
place during Earth. Obviously, you're a fucking human.
No, that's it.
Maybe
And
not.
not in the-
Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, fine.
I mean, Ninja Turtles takes place in New York.
that's true.
True.
We're fucking walking here.
Did we ask about sequels?
I think we talked about
Did we ask
franchise.
about sequels?
We talked about franchise, right?
You did ask about franchise, and I said yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a franchise.
Do you want to
It's
see if
based
there's
on
any
Earth.
games that have come out recently?
Sure.
You know what I bet he would fucking do?
What do you fucking do?
I bet you he'd be like, it's Persona 1.
I thought about that too.
I bet you he'd fucking do that.
I think you would too.
No, if you guess any of them, then I would, and that actually would have been really clever. But in all honesty,
That would have been really good. I have actually thought about doing Persona 1 as well, but no.
to be fair, Persona 1 wasn't done by Square.
Oh, yeah.
Atlas.
So,
Yeah, Atlas. Just like
and
but-
if it's any consolation, you guys are going to laugh so hard because Kyle did the Ultimate Troll, and I really should have done that one instead of this one.
Alright, do you want to see if there's been a game that's come out in this franchise, or any media that's come out in this
I don't think
franchise
that
in the
would
past,
harm
like,
me.
5 years, 10 years?
Sure.
No.
As a game,
No.
or...
helpful.
I got nothing. So you guys go ahead.
It's. I mean, to be fair, I really targeted my audience with this one.
Yeah. Which is the exact opposite of what
Jacob
Josh
Bass
asked to do.
Jacob Bass game.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I said a
Jag,
game,
if you
a
will.
game that everybody's going to fucking know. Would you say that 50% of casual gamers would know
That's
this
not a
game?
question.
No, yes it is.
It's a question.
50% of casual gamers would know this game.
Based on the time frame, yes.
Fuck. I don't like this.
And that's the last question.
Okay.
All right, that's
Give us,
good.
no, give us the question. Give us
Is
the
it based in feudal Japan?
question. Ooh, Tenchu?
It's not an RPG.
But he would fucking
Oh, hey,
know.
here's a better one. I'll give you a second question. Has Jacob brought this game up before and nobody knew what the fuck he was talking about?
50% of gamers? 50% of gamers?
Technically, in this situation right now, yes, 50% of us would know the fucking game.
So now I can't wait. I look like a fucking fool because I brought up the game.
Is this game very similar
awesome.
to the playstyle of maybe a Legend of Zelda? Yes.
This is so exciting.
This is riveting content.
What the
Does your character have blue hair? Yes.
That's every RPG ever.
You said some Bulma whatever thing?
Blue hair.
What was the Bulma whatever character you said earlier?
If you were to think about a French title of swordplay, what would it be?
What? What? Hold on.
Brave.
Brave?
Brave.
The Disney movie?
Do you guys?
Wait a second.
Do you guys?
Oh, it's Legend of the Guy, isn't it?
No, it's not.
That's blue
What is
hair.
it? What is it?
Brave Fencer Musashi.
Oh, that's not an RPG. That's
Yes, it is. It is an action RPG
not it.
game. It's not a JRPG. It is an RPG
I
game.
hate you. I hate you so much.
So the game that I should have done would have been Chrono Cross, and I feel so.
Oh, I
bad
would
for
have got
not doing
Chrono
it.
Cross. I would have got Chrono Cross.
You would have.
No question. It's a good game though. Brave Fencer Musashi is a great one. That's right. I did bring that game up. Nice
And
job.
yes, 50% of the casual gamers in this room would know about the game.
That is not true.
That's not what I asked.
That is not true.
You know about the
No.
game? I know about the game.
Say
We're all.
No, he,
Gamers in the world.
no.
Now I know how you feel. Now I know how
And
you feel.
technically, if you want to include Japan, which is a majority of the
We
game,
don't want to include Japan, Brandon.
Are you sure not?
Nah, not really.
I mean, that's where like
That's
80% of the games.
So nobody
you
got
come
that
from.
right.
That's the
Fatal
most
Frame.
Brandon fucking
Yeah.
20 questions imaginable.
It really is. What a way to go.
That's the last one. That's the last fucking 20 questions that we are going to end the Duval series of Down That Fierce game on.
I just want you all to
Fucking
remember.
Brave Fencer Mu fucking Sashi?
Yeah.
Never heard of it in my life.
Never! I have no idea what you are talking
Fun
about
fact,
right now.
It sold gangbusters because it came out with the Final Fantasy VIII demo.
It did.
And Mark Mayfield says it perfectly. We're not casual gamers. We have a fucking video game podcast.
And you still don't know.
Exactly!
I want you to remember this though. You guys got upset not even 20 minutes earlier about SSX Tricky. SSX
You got SSX Tricky wrong. You got that wrong.
Conceded to that.
I got it right.
Yeah, we'll have to review the film.
No, we don't. I'm correct.
No. He really did say it.
Oh, I do right.
He asked you. He asked you. Goes, is it?
No,
SSX
that's the thing.
Tricky?
You guys were just like when you ask questions. It's not an official question. Do you think it's this or do you think it's that? You guys were all spouting off shit.
I said,
there was not
with eye contact.
There was not a moment of silence. You did not. There was not a moment of silence where it's like, this is the official question of the team. This is you did not.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Downright Fierce Gaming. But we're just having a wonderful podcast. Everything's fine.
I went like this.
We would like to take a moment to thank our contributors and all of our special guests. We have.
There was no.
I was right. I'm right. That's fine.
Well, I'm gonna make a GIF of that later of you being wrong.
No, you're not.
And you can use that as your.
You're not.
I'll make you a second profile pic.
Yeah.
I just
right.
Just real quick, so everybody can see the entire.
No. Stop.
Guessing the game.
For sure. This is a rule.
Yeah, they have Google in front of them.
Well, no. This is Kyle just throwing out characters. And
yes, we see it. Thank you, Brandon.
It's terrible. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Legend of the Guy was a good guess by me.
It was.
I am not lying or anything like that when I say I really am gonna miss this.
Well, then you should.
Oh shit! Wait, Josh is building up the
I
emotions.
think you're lying.
You know, you would think that with this how this episode has ended.
Is there more beer over there?
No, seriously.
Unfortunately,
We're
no.
empty. I only bought 6. I should have.
Well, we're gonna go see my fiance host karaoke right now. Guys, seriously, we're just gonna get real for a second.
Yeah, sure.
That blue on blue doesn't work too well.
I'm not gonna cry. I know I'm not gonna cry. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I thought I was going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
We had a bad episode, so that's why.
It's all because he got pissed off about video games 20 quick.
We should have started with Brandon.
I'm gonna do snake rattle and roll. I just want you all to know this.
Fuck off.
This all started with Brandon, Chris, and I sitting at Rack 'em Up and trying to come up with an idea for video game podcast. We're like, oh, we should start a bar kind of idea. We're like, yeah, we should start a podcast.
We should start a bar.
Start a bar, like that's what everybody does. They go, oh, we should start a bar. We should open a bar. That was the same equivalent to the podcast. Like, oh, we should start a podcast, and we did it, and we're on episode 73.
That's crazy.
I mean,
that's nuts.
I'm so fucking proud of this. I am so fucking proud of all the people who are active in chat, who send us emails. I'm so proud of all the content we've created, because let him
finish.
Even when things fall apart, this is the kind of podcast I would listen to, and that's exactly what I wanted to create. And I'm just really thankful for you guys to help me create that, and to to help me make this.
Things are on fire.
Sure.
It's
all right. Bring it in. You smell nice.
That's going to be it for this last Duval episode. Actually, really quick, just to catch everybody up, this obviously isn't going to be the last Downright Fierce Gaming episode. In fact, next week is going to be a very special episode. It's going to be
Josh in his pajamas.
Josh at his bachelor party.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna be recording an episode at my bachelor party.
It's just gonna be you.
No. This coming Sunday, I'm gonna be recording an episode
at his bachelor party.
At my bachelor party.
With at the strip club?
And
I don't know. Wherever it is, we're gonna record.
The fucking worst.
Wherever we're gonna be.
Brave dancer Musashi.
That's where we're gonna do our episode, and then after that, it's gonna be from the new studio, and then after that, I'm getting married. So actually, no. After that, I'm going to a wedding, and then after that, I'm getting married. So we might take like a week off or something.
3 weeks.
Regardless, I'm taking the podcast with me, and I'm also going to be taking it on my honeymoon. So then after that, it's going to be Downright Fierce Gaming Honeymoon Edition, where I still talk about video games in other countries,
and you guys can
try to find people in those countries.
Are you going to call it Going Down Right Fierce?
That's just crass.
Chris.
So that's exactly what he's gonna do. Nice job.
So, I'm feeling it now.
I would like to add.
Putting yourself over.
I thought coming over here, I was thinking about the fact that you randomly messaged me completely on a whim.
Drunk.
Maybe, whatever. Hold on.
I did not say that. I did not fucking say
He did
that.
not sneeze.
Do not put
if he did-
sneezes in my mouth.
If he did, I couldn't tell you.
That was good.
I'm pretty happy with that one. Like that's like a perfect thing. When you hit me up and we're like, hey,
Right now?
I would love for you to come over and co-host a podcast with me, and I was like, hey, that's like $60 of Uber money every week. See you soon. Let's do this shit, because I fucking love talking about stuff that I'm passionate about. So, like a perfect example, talking about content, there's an episode of a podcast that you guys haven't seen yet where I cried.
Oh yeah, I still need to release
Josh
that.
hasn't released yet.
I will. Before I leave, I'm gonna put it on our Patreon.
But I let everybody hear that. Fuck Patreon. I'm not gonna get money. I'm not. You're going away. Like fuck Patreon, man. Patreon.com/DownRightFierce. But I'm honored that you invited me into your home every week when I could come.
Just gone 2018.
Sidebar. There, like when number 69 was eligible to receive today at the Jacksonville Jaguars game, we were, like the entire section was like nice. Anyway, so I'm thankful. Wish you all well. Especially when it comes down to it, I'm just saying, go fuck yourself.
That was so nice, man.
I love you, bud.
Love you too. Good to see
Anybody
you.
else want to say really nice things about me?
Yeah. So I'm not really much for words, but cool. That was fun. Miss you already.
Thanks, Brandon.
That's it. That's all I got.
Chris?
Last time you had to do a toast,
What's up,
you got it done
jabronis?
in 2.5 minutes.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
And also, I totally won the date bet. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go on a date.
And dude, I'm so happy we
yeah, that's
we
right.
went over an
We
hour.
already said-
Fuckity
Like
fuck yeah.
over 2 hours.
Dude, finally.
All right, so
That's what she said.
Currently made me fucking laugh because she's good. Stop.
I agree.
that does it
Are you sure it does?
for this episode of Downright Fierce Gaming. You can follow us on
America's
youtube.com/Downright
most
Fierce
podcast.
Gaming, facebook.com/Downright Fierce Gaming, and twitch.tv/DRF Podcast, where you can watch all of our live episodes at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on all those platforms. Or you can listen to the audio every Monday on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and Stitcher. You can buy merchandise, posters and stuff at teespring.com/Downright Fierce. Patreon, oh, it's coming up. Oh, the feeling's coming up.
Oh,
It's happening.
Go to
Oh.
teespring.com and get my shirt. Town is city.
Patreon.com/Downright Fierce Gaming, where you can get all of our exclusive content 1 week early, including dad joke video that was never released.
You should have released it.
I might release it.
Yeah, at
before I
this
leave.
point, just release it.
Yeah,
I might.
Yeah, no,
It also gets you
Release the
thanked
Kraken.
at the end of the episode, so we want to thank Mark Mayfield.
Thanks, Mark.
Mayfield.
Thanks,
Fox
Mark.
News and stuff.
Also, I still need the stats on
We want to thank Tristan
Fox
Haynes.
Tristan, what up,
Tristan.
Tristan?
Just
doing.
Miss you.
We want to thank Brian Altano, Damon Hadfield, and MC Lars for letting us use their music.
Sick
Fuck
beats,
those
dude.
motherfuckers.
I want to thank
We
our
don't really
executive
like them very much.
producers, Carolina Jarvis, Brian Kizmetsky, and
He changed his last name.
no,
It's a long
missed
story.
it.
He-
I don't care. I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
No, he did not change his
And
last name.
Andrew Kirkendall,
I thought it was Kiss My
Kicker.
Anthem.
face kicker.
Faces and stuff. So, Duval.
Wait,
Well, I mean, that would have been good if
Harmony.
I could have ended it with the thing, but we go to a music video.
wait.
Oh, that
Now
sucks.
we go
Oh
to a
yeah,
music
this is the
video.
part where we're like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and show you a really cool music video, and you're all like, look.
Well,
at
I
this
picked
stuff.
one in particular because
Is it Ghost?
Will they hear
no,
me pee again?
close. Because
Merry
one of the
Christmas.
founding members of Downright Fierce Gaming is also in a band. I don't know if you guys know that.
Oh, in case you guys don't know.
And I wanted to play, as the last music video in Jacksonville, I wanted to play my favorite Marion Crane song.
Oh, nice.
With the,
It's gonna be Murder TV.
the
isn't it?
Christopher.
It's
Donald
Murder
Sanders.
TV.
Wait, haven't you done this one before?
It's the.
doesn't
It's,
matter.
the it's,
Yes,
it's a
I
great
Look,
music
look,
video.
look,
So that's it.
put myself. Yeah.
Let's just make Chris look famous again, okay?
Bye, guys.
Puts his glasses on.
bitches.
I'm not saying. Actually, you guys say bye because this is the last time.
Hey, bye,
you
guys.
are-
Watch
yeah,
the
I'm sick.
video.
Man, you'll fucking call
Thanks
me.
for
dude.
sticking around this long.
See me next week in St.
Gotta pee
Pete.
and stuff.
No, in some. I don't know. Okay, goodbye.
reports of multiple victims and an active shooter.
We have an active shooter at the high school.
Jacksonville, they have explosives, some type of grenade. They're in between the houses down here.
We still don't know where the shooter is.
Hey, Bobby, cross fire. Call indicating she thinks there's someone shooting in the building. It is silent at this time. The school is in lockdown.
Come on, son, we're gonna raise the bar. Well, here's your gun, we're gonna make you a star. We'll peel the skin and spill the blood. We're gonna open you up and see what you're made of. There's a bomb in the back and you're never coming back. It's the last of us, so it'll make your head explode. We'll bleed American. We'll fly American. Smile, yo, run murder TV. The blood will run when the sun goes down. 911 can help you now. Goddamn right, bleed and dry. Grab your gun, we'll make you a big fucking gun. Digits will collect the kills. We won't reload till we get to number 10. Get the trigger finger exercise. We'll have a cigar. You've hit the big time. There's a mob in the back and they're never shooting back. Of the blood overdose, it'll make you comatose. We'll speak American. We'll die American. Smile, yo, run murder TV. The blood will run when the sun goes down. 911 can help you now. Goddamn right, bleed and dry. Grab your gun, we'll make you a big fucking star.
Hey, kid, we're gonna make you a real big star. You know what I'm saying? Just sign right here, right?
When you're wrong and make sure you don't trip. Extra credit when you go to load the clip. Load that fucking clip. Take the drug you want to have. 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 We'll make you a big fucking, make you a big fucking.
Misanthrope.